好，我们回来了，现在继续开始 C 组的比赛。
All right, that's all I needed.
I like that energy. I feel it. Lots of beautiful people out there, man. Really excited. Yours is beautiful. Game dimension.
好，又开始了这个标准的卖货环节。
Of articulation, you can scan that QR code there, find out everything you need to know. This is the first drop. Is Hey Hatching, because but we were talking.
就还是上回那个贼丑的那个邪神王。
I said Jin and Huarang. You said King and Armor King.
I got one. I got one.
美国门票赛开始了。哎，那 Manon RD 他们是打美国的门票赛吗？还是打哪儿的门票赛？教过。
Official.
And I can trust you, right? Because like a lot of times I have co-commentators up here.
哎，我一直好奇贝儿的两兄弟是哪儿的人
I haven't touched these on purpose.
Okay, all right.
I'm not trying to be another Twitch clip. I'm trying to stay away from that.
That's right. Get your very own.
Yeah.
Scan the QR code. You heard my boy K Swiss. I always do that. I'm sorry.
I can't believe that.
我知道他们有门票了，但是他们是 Mana 拿到门票了，他美国和多米尼加都能打，然后贝儿的是中东的 ，OK。他去打了美国的啊，我就是好奇这件事情。那接下来将为大家带来 C 组的比赛。刚才在 B 组呢，阿斯兰是以小组第一出现 ，AO 以小组第二身份出现。那么这个 C 组其实异常的精彩啊，有一说一，有 John Ding， 有比阿斯兰更 bug 的 Atif， 然后有 Low High， 有 Book， 还有昨天胜出的 Joe Crush。Who's going to make it out? Which one of these players is going to make it out? I don't think they understand. These are the best players in the world. 阿联酋哦，他是阿联酋的哦。谢谢。Punk 那个地区。你这个回答真有意思，你不能说你错了，但挺有意思，很好奇为什么。那么 C 组其实我觉得除了 Atif 之外 ，John Ding Low High 应该是在 John Ding 和 Low High 之间选出第二个。就像我之前讲的，我更希望 John Ding， 我更喜欢 John Ding 一点。但是如果你说谁能在8强之中搞出更大的事情，我觉得那个人是 Low High。好 ，Atif 的采访吗？
इस साल में जो काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो टूर्नामेंट खेल चुका हूँ मैं पाकिस्तान में और आउट ऑफ कंट्री में खेल चुका हूँ तो परफॉर्मेंस रही है और मुझे पॉइंट काफ़ी ज़रूरत थे और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं अब यूएसए में इंशाल्लाह
啊，就是他差点这次 Atif 因为签证的原因没来成，就是在临决下的2天确定终于拿到了，然后急急忙忙赶过来，大概在比赛开始前2天。 终于到了，本来以为都去不了了，甚至发推说我都来不了了，但是还是最终在这个各方的努力下拿到了。那我们来看看 ，Atif 呢是从铁拳6开始打铁拳的，来自巴基斯坦，然后影响他最大的这个人是阿斯兰，然后最好的记忆呢是赢得去年的 TWT 的冠军，然后最喜欢的 snack 呢是 Dairy Milk Chocolate。 巧克力牛奶，好的。然后今年最好的这个成绩呢是 TGU 的2023的第1名，就是我们前段时间我们播的这个比赛。
He had to qualify at the very last second while all these other killers in the bracket that you're about to see and around this group play was already out there. Some already qualified, some right there on the verge of qualifying. But that's a testament to how hard the tour has been this last year. You saw a lot of the players. I saw Joey Fury talk about the fact that he was like, man, this has been the hardest Tekken World Tournament.
为什么问题里混入了一个点心？这样显得更亲民嘛？你看你这个直男啊，教姑，直男啊，这样让大家了解你一些更私人的一些事情，对不对？ 然后呢，这边 Joe Crush 我们昨天看了他精彩的表现，是来自 Texas，2015年开始打铁拳，然后影响他最大的是 Grims， 是美国那边的玩家吧，如果没记错的话。然后关于铁拳7最好的记忆呢是这个 Gamer Set， 就我们之前看那个国家3v3的这个比赛，到了8强。然后最喜欢的点心是 Orange Crush Soda。 最好的成绩是去年冠军，那是最后一个问题是今年最好的成绩，然后今年最好的成绩呢是 TWT 2023的 LCQ 第1名啊。哦，上来就搞这个，上来就是大王打那个，大王打1张4是吗？好吧，行吧。
So and you even saw that the way the groups were stacking up. Yeah. There was one player though who immediately went to Artif. He knew that's the guy.
注意你的发言啊，2892没这个必要啊，没有掘你的祖坟，也没干你的啥，不至于啊，打个游戏。也没有任何好鬼阻挡了你前往 TWT 参加决赛的道路，没必要啊。注意这个基本的这个直播礼仪。啊，这还真掏出来了Leo，我的。哦，因为是看到了昨天 Joe Crush 打好鬼的表现嘛，或者说阿蒂夫不想要任何的意外。哦，这个有点东西，拆头之后的勾拳。或者说是单纯从自己的考虑，杰克对好鬼确实不是一个好的对位，所以选择 Leo 这边上来 Magic 4打康之后一套连段，可惜掉了。哦，刚才竟然想出第1加2，好家伙 ，Joe Crush。哦，这边很稳，漂亮的雀反，思想成熟，战法犀利的样子，完全没有紧张，缺个别的，直接是一个铁山靠。哦，等等 ，Joe Crush。漂亮的这个 F2中段，点个早餐吃完看情况睡。是我还是至少要看到 Low High 和蒋电影的一场，我也会睡。我一会儿也睡了，我再过不到1个小时我也睡了，你们自己看。Holy crap！ 但是杰克，哎呦，这个漏没捡，哦，但是 FF1 打中，等，这有点东西的。这打卫冕冠军，目前甚至还暂时领先啊！连续的 B14，哦。但是侧墙出完了 ，OK 确反，哦，距离这边 WS2 确反可以，哦，没下墙，差点我去，这很难赢的啦，这个血量差的有点大，没什么可能。OK QCF1 2-2，刚才那撤的可真好，哇塞 DB2 撤掉了，然后直接 WS2。第4，哦，这边裁掉，不过没关系，作为一个捷克 DB 被裁了很正常。这边换边，哦，确反啊，慢了。连续的 B4，蹲防的漂亮，但是，哦，我这边接着是投为了换边，并不是想投他。早上这两边就关注了投换边，哦，哎呦，哦，摁上了，等，这不好说了，等，阿蒂夫，哦，第4，啊，下有点紧张，阿蒂夫。
See, here's the thing. This is exactly, I think, what it was like last year as well. I mean, Artif he went undefeated out of his group all the way to grand finals, but every game was close. Yeah, and it shows that.
去年我记得阿蒂夫就是也是一局都没输，但是整个打的都很刺激。就是当时他打小组的时候，去年小组出现的时候也是类似的情况。虽然都没输，但都打得很刺激。哦，这边 Joey 上来了，Joey 上来 ，Good job。打得好着呢，Joey 上来跟讲两句。
and Joe Crush, right? And when I tell you, it was probably one of the
意义不明的八字胡。
We don't get Tekken team tournaments like that, and to see all the teams click up, to see you up there, bro, like you can speak to that more than anybody how it felt to be up on that stage and have the camaraderie. But even more so, that powered Joe up, like you said before, and he really has been strong ever since that Gamers 8 showing. He has not come back down to earth yet. He's been playing out of his mind, out of the stratosphere.
I mean, again, it shows the level of consistency as well, you know, because going from then to now, you know, all the Gamers 8 boys from America, they are all here, they all made it, they all qualified. And now Joey Free, give me some time to talk to Joe Crush. And again, it's what I like to see him. Sometimes it's not even anything too crazy.
It's
like,
really not.
I know the Germans are very big on coaching each other, you know, HK, Seffi, and Tetsu for the most part.
要真是泰伦卢的话才不管。
Listen, just calm down, play your game, you know, you're doing, you know, it's never anything too in depth.
Okay.
You know, and again, because sometimes if you're given specific instructions, listen, when he does
Right,
it down
you
back,
go in there with a book and you're like, all right, page 1, you want to make sure that he...
And then again, it just ends up, you might just tunnel vision on that. And then you're looking...
哦，这边选择了 Joe Crush 非常爱的 Forgotten Realm 的场地啊。
Okay. Yo, New Orleans, if you guys would like Joe Crush to take the set, make some noise.
我觉得 Joe Crush 要赢了这一灯。 Joey Fury 的几个关键的几句这个指点还是非常有用的。 场明天应该决赛会换场地，这个决赛看起来有点。一，再出一比。
That's just disrespectful.
The only time I heard audible boos today was the Kunimitsu mirror.
All right, here we go.
哦，漂亮的横移，但是这边打康被压到墙边很吓人。Leo 墙边，哎呦 ，Leo 墙边真的很吓人。缺反 ，OK。哦，漂亮的横移之后的勾拳。哇哦，下墙。 再上墙哦，这个 DB4 哦，防住了奈落。刚才反的很漂亮 ，FR。哦，投技。 蹲了哦，第二。哦，蹲掉了，又是蹲掉了这个头，这边翻下去1比1。F2，哦，没有出完。打针。漂亮的铁上靠用来捡漏的，好家伙！哦，被夹到了墙角。 哇哦 ，UF3，哦，防住了这个蹲中 DF 1+2，有没有可能Joe Crush 哦，Joe Crush 的专长啊，冲过去之后蹲中 WS1。 哦，漂亮！缺反，等等，哎，缺反！哦，这个康打的，这结束了。如果打好的话，啊，结束了。啊，Joe Crush，啊。阿蒂夫好害怕啊，好害怕，但是2比0。
And it was 2-0. It was 2-0, but that was a very close 2-0. I know a lot of players out there, they'll be like, man, it was close 2-0.
I lost 2-0.
差点开被动。
You know, but again, I mean, that was close. And there, you know, I think Joe Crush had a big whiff. I think he did 2-1. If he launched there, had the combo, that would have been the round. But unfortunately, he just didn't fully capitalize on it. And again, that's something to chew on. You know, again, you got to go back. You need to reset because you have way more games to play.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a hard draw, but it is the first game. It's your first match. The thing is that round robin play means you got to worry about how other people play and your own results, and those rounds are going to count.
我们这边阿蒂夫有惊，没啥有惊无险吧？这有惊无险的拿到2分，Joe Crush暂时输掉2分。
But like you said, we still got Book, we still got Lohai, and John Ding all in Group C.
I mean, this is the group of death, I think. I mean, you've got last year's #1 and #2, John Ding and Atif in the same group again.
是啊，这么说起来，在这个组里头有去年决赛的冠亚军啊，这是去年决赛的冠亚军啊。为什么突然黑了 ？Excuse me 啊。这组有去年的冠亚军，还有 Low-Hi， 还有 EVO 冠军。
So every time I streaming, there's a one guy like my viewer. He's like the newbie. I know that, but when he asks me for playing, I feel like he want to play with me, like he want to become better player. So I
布克这两天老逗了，在 Twitter 上，在 Twitter 上这信号怎么搞的？老逗了，布克这两天在 Twitter 上发了可多逗逼的 Twitter， 什么我准备要去参加 TWT 了，整个泰国的铁拳圈的人都过来，我们一起吃饭送行我，然后我非常感激，然后照片上只有他一个人。然后昨天又发了张照片，泰国的整个的Tekken community 铁拳圈的人都专程跑过来为我加油，我感到十分的温暖，然后十分暖心，然后发了张照片，只有一个人坐在那儿，哎呀，笑死我了。
Especially considering this is the last one.
This is the last one. He missed out on last year, but he's done it before. He's doing it again. And again, he's someone who, I think he gets overlooked a lot.
I think so too. I agree with you on that. He's a ridiculously good player at multiple levels on top of that. And I was literally just talking.
这不是腹黑，他只是想说泰国铁拳圈这边没有能跟他能作为你比如说像巴基斯坦这样，大家能互相的差不多实力的强度，没有这种差一个档次的这种强度的人，然后大家一块练，一块成长，一块进步，一块训练这种。还是挺逗的。我真的很希望John Ding这回可以再有什么漂亮的表现。而且你要知道一件事情，如果我没记错的话，是今年的我们播的一个是哪儿的比赛来着 ？CEO 还是哪一场 ？John Ding 跟Atif 应该是冠亚军的争夺，后来John Ding赢了是吧？然后这边布克来自泰国，然后最开始的时候从铁拳6开始玩的，哪个影响他的哪个选手影响他最多呢？就是我自己啊。然后最好的关于铁拳7的记忆是2018到2020年那段时间，确实是布克比较巅峰的时候。喜欢的小点心是chocolate brownie 啊，就是巧克力蛋糕布朗尼。然后最好的今年的成绩是 Combo Breaker 的第3名。主播是我见过的最好的 B 站的 TWT 转播，要说为什么，可能也是没人转。你他妈把这叫转播，这叫解说加转播好吗？有一个人转，我知道。我不知道他今天转了没，之前甚至他不是 TW， 我之前看到有一个人那天在播 ICFC 的决赛，我看到我说谁在 B 站竟然还在转 ICFC， 我逗的，要打 Low-Hi 了。Low-Hi 这边来自South Korea 韩国，然后从铁拳6 BR 的时候开始玩的，哪个人影响他最大呢？是阿斯兰 Nash 啊，有点意思。然后最好的回忆呢是关于当年获得了2018年 EVO 的冠军。然后最喜欢的小吃，我啥都吃啊，我是吃货。然后接下来TGO 的2023年，今年最好成绩 TGO 的2023第2输给了 Atif。John Ding 的角色8代全没了，别着急啊，肯定会有 ID 的。而且如果从 DLC ID 出来的话，应该是有点强的。只要B14的打康不回来，咱什么都好说，
really
in the back
was.
because almost all the Koreans were up standing and just watching that game.
而且茱莉亚也会回来的。
Paying attention. So again, he is someone.
Lucky 是不用想，艾迪是肯定会有的，艾迪肯定是铁打的 DLC。唯一的问题就是什么时候出这个 DLC， 什么时候出艾迪 DLC。茱莉亚基本上也是，但我觉得茱莉亚会晚一点出，艾迪会先出，茱莉亚会后出。不可能不能拿一局呢？不可能不能赢一局呢？现在问题来了。
Stop that short right now. Get the lead in the set. Get the lead in the group so we can make it out.
And then speaking of Lohai as well, shouts to Pun Life real quick because going back to his ELO rankings, Lohai is actually number 4, which again, considering he wasn't competing the entire year last year. You know, he did EVO Japan, a few others here and there, Tiger.
哦，上来就是布莱恩。
And we see immediately it's the Brian. And speaking to other players, Joker especially, he said, because we saw Lohai go straight for Atif. I have a feeling the Brian is
他们有些联动。最近在介绍这个新奥尔良附近的很多不错的可以去玩的地方，可以去吃的地方。哦，上来就是选择布莱恩啊，对战风间人。其实这个从对位上来讲不是那么的好，但 low high 嘛，还是要相信他。感觉布克上来这个状态是感觉自信心有的。哦，第3一发防了，开心。不过风间人的第3实际上被加强了，但是布莱恩仍然是可以缺反的。从15变到了14，但布莱恩无所谓。哦，连续 dash blocking 之后的 F3，标准的布莱恩操作，这次 F3 打康。不可出的招有点太那个什么了，多来点2-1和 DF1 呗。在这个距离跟他卡这个 F4 其实有点危险，不然康一下你难受的一批。布莱恩真的是强是强，但是理论上是真的强，但尤其是在比赛哦，1-2这边被蹲，直接 WS2 送上天，棒棒。稍微有一点远，哦，没蹲 ，OK， 哎呦 ，EF1次不蹲的话，我接下来就出招，哦，漂亮的横移，哦，可这边漂亮，1-1啊，这个好看，正经铁拳，我看，可惜距离稍微有点问题。啊，这两边的这个，这就是一个小细节。你看刚才什么叫做靠移动来压制对手，把对手推到墙边？刚才的那一瞬间就是。有机会到时候看，你们可以倒后去看录像的朋友们可以去倒回去看一看。哦，哦，先将蓝光的横移之后 DB4。哦 ，B4 墙边的 B4， 封建人墙边的 B4 其实异常的好用。哦 ，Hat-trick 起来，2-1。哦，漂亮，撤掉了 F3，要被康了，有人要被康了。OK，F2。哦，好吧，相杀，拆掉，把它往墙边送。嗯，两边血量差不太多。第4，哦，刚差点站起来真够及时的，压到墙角了，糟了，很危险。哦，没缺反，12帧的话1+2那个应该够得着，24有点短。不过这些问题在铁拳8中都不是问题了。Yeah。布莱恩的 QCF 1+2是一个减12的一个招，但有时候经常布莱恩会在墙边处，就对手在墙边守住，然后有时候会反推一下，距离会有点不够。如果你没有很远的这个12帧缺反，其实非常难受。刚才就是这样的情况。low high 先拿先拿一局。这啥东西？暖宝宝 ？low high 手里是拿了个暖宝宝吗？手凉啊，手凉。不可，但是目前不错的，我觉得没必要换人，好鬼打布莱恩也没啥好处。
with the back 2-1, like you said, if he did it instantly, maybe he gets it and then he kills from there. So again, this game comes down to the finest of margins.
But if you look at like how they were just
没这个必要
good 5-10 seconds
啊，果然是不换。那我们来到了 Farcram 的场地，索大准备开始。好久没听这个歌了，甚至有点想念。以前感觉这个歌就真的听得非常的聒噪。带点声音，我靠。马斯呢？当当当滴当当当当当滴当当当当当滴当。没事。对，多一点2-1和 DF1是对的。否则你跟打这种招不来，那其他招都能康你。多点2-1和这个 DF1的话，他想康你的话，他的选择就要更准确一点才可以。漂亮的横移。哦，哎，没办法，封建人的这个弹琴构的1+2是这样的，贼恶心，他可以转着圈打你。哦，巅峰打到上墙，哦，4打康，但是失误了，但没关系，少点伤害就少点伤害。哦，好蹲，哦，漂亮的 B21啊！刚才是要挑衅了吗？挑衅卡一下。哦，2-0，布克的调整非常不错。哦，刚才没有捡漏。哦，漂亮的横移之后的 F4打到了，打康了。什么玩意儿？你能把人家名字打齐吗？谁他妈 BK？ 你才 BK 哦，这边竟然出了一个中断，出完了。H 哦 B3打康了，等等，这个打完了打不好死了。一丝血啊，第3。觉得没关系。哦，1-3。还是2-1，老师2-1 DF1，别整活。哦，漂亮的 UF2。咦，不好选在侧墙的时候用第一眼有点意思。出错了，不是这。QCF 1+是弹墙的。而且其实更安全，一定程度上，两个都是减12，但是。2-4 2-1 1-4哦，还是决定出了，想了一下，他觉得可能你要是没弄好的话，如果不够稳的话，抢的话，因为对面血少了嘛，这种时候本能的时候会抢，万一康了的话就正了，反正血不多了。那么布克这边强势的拿回1灯啊！蓝光打完的接法，哎，好问题，我还真不知道。
I mean, Steve versus Jin traditionally a pretty good matchup. You know, again, Steve against Mishmas. I mean,
我说了，你不要叫人家 BK， 你 BK 在有的方言里头是骂人的，你才 BK 啊！我跟你讲，绝望24不是绝望24，实际上他那个是一搏了，纯粹是。哦，这边换到了史蒂夫，这是正确的选择，这个是正确的选择。B1打3倒，打封建人啊！那有可能就是1-2高，这都你自己可以试试。哦，这边残心，但连段失误，这个怎么掉的？这我都不掉。哦，蹲的漂亮，但是这边，哎呦。蹲的漂亮，刚才哦，哒啦啦啦啦啦啦啦。 第3一发，第3，哦，小心被抗，我还没说完。啊，新的 low high 拿下第1灯。第2的这个波气真的是，哎呦 ，DBC 发，小心别被抗了啊！漂亮的雀反。第3-3，漂亮！哇，好瘦！哦，逼，随时的逼！第4，哦，蹲的漂亮，24，这边红血了，但是打中了也是个欧奈洛，但是这个墙的位置不是很好啊！哎呀 ，DF2最后。漂亮 ，F4 打康了，虽然2灯领先，但不可如果拿下这一灯的话，也许还有戏。结束。投技换个边儿，并不是想投他。哦，不塞飞。哦，西巴。哦，low high。Holy crap, low high.不可爱，无所谓。And like you said, man, not easy combos to do it all, and he had to wait a long time. We were talking about the threat of back 1. We didn't even see that many because Book was literally playing that well when he did commit to the up close for 4. 这就是low high. And great transition. Still a great game played overall by Book. He did get 1 game at least on the board, so that's good for the standings. But still, obviously, 你最好记住这个脸和这个名字啊，洛言。你以后也会看到很多的。有段时间确实很无敌，现在也很无敌。啥叫有段时间？有段时间是指他没法去打铁拳的那段时间。那不是说他水平变弱了。不是，是时机的调整和变化。年糕很难打。那么这边 low high 获得了1分，Book这边呢是减1分。那接下来我们需要John Ding 会跟谁打呢？现在这个已经5个人里头4个人都已经打过一场了。John Ding 会和谁先开始打呢？他是小小的被隐退了一段时间啊，你也可以说他主动隐退了，但他是被隐退了一段时间。哦，那他所有的这个比赛就是让第5到第19名的人先打，然后最后前4的人再跟另外某个人争抢。这组 low high 肯定出了，是。不过他被禁赛了，也不是一个准确的一个说法，还是被铁拳圈内的这个禁掉了，没有人禁他赛，他是自己说的，也是自己这么做的。但是他是被圈子里头的禁掉了。为啥比赛里头没有人引李超狼呢？因为大家过去又花钱又费力的过去自杀去了，基本上用李超狼。有的，无论是在美国还是有欧洲，包括昨天的 LCQ 里头都有很多李超狼。但是你走到决赛圈的时候，很难有人用到李超狼。哦 ，Joe Crush 啊，这边表示没关系啊，区区是脚定。看我至少打得漂亮一点，看我至少打得漂亮一点。动画 Boom 还有机会？什么叫 Boom？大哥，你的输入法，你的手还行不行啊？9年制。是啊，这组有去年的冠亚军，还有 EVO 18年的冠军，还有 Book。
the Jack 7, so you know.
There's no reason to pull out that geese, man. The way he's been playing with the Jack, I mean, is amazing. Again, first game against Atif, he could have both games winnable. You know, it's annoying that he went down 0-2 for his sake, but I'm sure he can bounce back from that and just keep going. Again, only two people to beat him in tournament over the past few days has been Atif and me. You know, yeah, I've lost some games, but it's like, come on now.
I mean, we saw him earlier, and he.
那么我们来看看蒋宁的资料啊，来自韩国，是从2010年开始玩铁拳6的时候开始的，影响他最大的选手是 Misty。然后最好的记忆呢是2022年的 Rave Major， 最喜欢的点心是 Protein Bar。对，江定是从2016还是17年的时候开始疯狂健身了。如果你去看他早期的时候，江定不是现在这样特别壮的。然后最好的今年的成绩是 CEO 2023的第一，以及VSF 的第一，2次第一。江定最近的这个状态，这2年的状态实际上非常非常的不错。Hitbox 适合打天拳。
Have you been in the gym in the hotel yet?
No, not yet.
I haven't yet myself.
It's a full gym. I gotta check it out.
24 hours.
阿洛，你说的没错，不过我们这儿就不要多聊八卦的事情了啊。这个问题有兴趣的话，搜一搜都能搜出来。那我们这边马上为大家带来的是 John Ding 和 Joe Crush 的比赛。没人会喜欢吃蛋白棒的，谁说的？当你健身时间长了上瘾了的话，就可以。这个你可以关注我一下，最近我会出一个哪个控制器各自的优缺点的一些东西，你可以到时候看看。那么这边 John Ding 面对杰克的选择是茱莉亚，因为很简单，茱莉亚的压制的话会让杰克非常的难受。出一个八卦的视频，我他娘什么时候出过八卦的视频？我有这时间干点啥不好？我要出八卦的视频，我每天能出一个。我知道的事情太多了，我不能说。我也不是不能说，我是不想说，也是不能说。我答应别人不告诉人的话，我就不会说。但这不是我对这种事毫无兴趣，这也是正是因为我对这种事毫无兴趣，是因为我知道很多事情的原因。哦，头技拆掉，哦，拆掉头就第一把，漂亮。由 Crush 先拿到第一灯。
It's like a small hum that turns into a roar.
Yeah. Oof. Big running one. Gonna take this to the wall.
4-4-2-1. Real close to getting that ball splat too.
Joe Crush in the corner right now.
1-1. Not gonna do anything. I love the awareness though. Actually stopping the string to see how Joe's gonna react.
Big forward two. Big stop sign.
Counter hit.
Very nice work. Joe Crush.
哦，但是很疼。这灯结束里。落的蓝光，如果你在够里出的话，落的蓝光的够更难防吧？你自己去看一下，首先是客观上看一下，然后再想主观上。有的人对某个东西反应不一样。克洛伊是那个猫猫手套的妹子吧？对。哦，这下有点急啊！刚才这有点疼的，而且在墙边一直被压，蓝光交出去了。绑定啊，1-1来结束这一灯。哦，开场勾拳。哦，抢了。一般的人都会铺垫一下 FF1、FF1、FF14，这边直接第一发就出了。哦，这是压强。哦。啊，漂亮，又是一个翻的可以。哦，很疼。哦，出完这边却反。Joe Crush 其实我去防的漂亮，关键的这个扫防住了。 哦，漂亮，B加。等等，有可能第一灯。哇塞，这边 bow and arrow 打到，又来一次防住了，漂亮。楼海是要上去，不是那个楼海，乌桑是要上去说一句吗？ Joey 老乐了，打得好着，打得好着，牛皮。
And look, I'm gonna tell you right now,
你太牛了，你最棒了。
because I remember talking to them at Gamers 8 and like the team fueling that these guys get.
我想跟再买粉链接过。
John Ding is another player who has definitely been in this situation before.
这边不换人不换场地，有点东西的。
But here we go again. Sticks to the Julia, which I think is a great choice, and they're staying on the same stage.
And again. See, and I'm thinking as well, you know, for a lot of players, like this is like their sort of last ride with certain characters, you know. For John Ding, Julia, Eddie, Lucky Chloe.
Oh wow!
When it comes to Tekken 8.
OK， 喂，波装，这个角很吓人的哦，给截了下来。本来要三角跳的话 ，F1 加给截了下来。楼海这不是楼海，这个桥那里面被拆，还被裁。完了，我嘴已经不利索了，该睡觉了。哦，有点东西，这个有点疼的。哦，中他。哦 ，I can do it too。这 John Ding 的 RA 也用的非常好的，你要知道 ，I can do it too。漂亮。而且John Ding的比赛打的真的很有观赏性，还有充满着意外和就是惊喜。哦，雀反，漂亮的1-1雀反。啊，帅的。哦，拆掉。哦，漂亮的捡漏。哦，踩了。但是茱莉亚这个也可以打你，打得很疼的。哦，两边哦，对啊，血不够。第四阶大招是一个非常好用的策略，尤其是你打到高一点的段位的时候，老好用了，百试不爽。我跟如看学的。如看的这个绝学，对面水平越高，第四大招吃的越多。哦，这边 high crush 了。又到了墙边啊！这边三角跳被截了下来啊！啊！哦，D+2，茱莉亚能不能确反D+2？最远距离估计也不行。哦，漂亮的勾拳，我靠！啊，差一点，距离不太够。再来连续的2个加针。哦，刚才差点啊！刚才这捡漏。我 F2也可以。哦，蹲了。这种东西就有点像街霸里头的这个拿有些相对安全的招来骗对方崩，然后再反崩他了。只不过这边是蹲掉了之后，或者是不蹲的话就确反。啊，Joey Ferry上来啊，打挺好玩的，挺溜，RA 用挺好。
Really stopping his momentum in the middle of that string, where he's like, okay, he's really trying to like stop my momentum early, and they're kind of playing the same.
Joey Ferry， 反正我现在已经下场了，这个他现在还剩下最后的一个 美的这边的这个，然后再给他讲，给他帮忙。对，就剩他一个人。青色想 Joe Crush 赢吗？我支持任何捷克玩家，但是我希望 John Ding 赢吧。Joe Crush 他赢不赢无所谓，就他没法出现，他在这样一个惨烈的组里头，他是没法出现。那不如这样的话，私心上我来讲，那 John Ding 多拿点分可以的。那 Joe Crush 已经打得非常的不错了，他甚至很有可能赢 John Ding。好，那么这边来到了场景更小的 Sook。Let's see。感觉 John Ding 这现在等了从昨天一天到今天大半天，所以现在渐渐的 John Ding 应该是会热身热起来。我们该睡觉了，宝贝儿。发生什么事了？为什么这个现场工作人员上来？我记得上次看大佬转播比赛就是超级毒奶，我从不毒奶，不准睡觉可还行，管着你。我估计我起来的时候，这比赛还没打完呢。这 C 组才刚开始，还有个 D 组。
The crowd already get. I mean, they're prepared. They're getting ready for that last game.
This is the warm-up cheer. They're warming up the cheers right now.
Yeah, but again, for John Ding as well. I mean, you do want to win that first game, right? You know that first game is really important. You don't want to go. No one wants to lose their first.
发生什么事了？
You need that momentum, especially
技术性调整。逆为了增加收视率，故意选择 D 组，你想太多了。逆上来的时候，逆选的时候选的逆是第一个选，因为逆是第5吧，所以他是第一个选，无所谓。他只不过是想。咋了的？咋的了？
Yo, that's true. That is true.
And I see it. You know, the way he performed over these last few days. There was a warm-up tournament on Thursday that he only player he lost to was knee.
Yep.
He come into yesterday. You know, AK reset him, but then he took it back off. Then he can win in a grand finals of it. Something like AK.
Yes.
Against Dokumo.
That's crazy. Like I said, but I think he has.
那么这边 Joe Crush 又回到了 Forgotten Realm。凭啥第一个选？凭啥他第一个选？因为根据官方的规则，他第一个选。官方的规则是5到19先选，然后剩下的1到4可以挑你想在哪一个组。那你刚好是第5，那他就第一个选。那凭啥他第一个选？我刚开始也好奇，后来。对，他是按照，因为1和4是有选，但这个规矩其实我觉得不太好，因为你排名第4，甚至还不如排名第5，就很逗。这边打康，先下一台阶，哎，看这个 WS3，哦，没有拆头。哦，第2这个 DB2 没有捡漏啊，好漂亮的，不是，但是抢救狗命啊，抢救狗命。哦，新弹。如果刚才那个 DF2 不是在墙边的话，这没有什么好奇葩的规则。理论上来讲，这个规则是有一定道理的，但是我感觉实操来讲。对第3和第4其实不是很公平，尤其是对第4。对第1非常好，对第2也不错，但对第4确实不太公平，因为第4其实没得选。如果反应过来，试图 CD 版可能会不一样。你说的没错。哦。然后拆掉，漂亮拆头。这边但 Joe Crush 没拆，这就很危险了。哦，又裁掉了。看来 John Ding 已经这个 download complete， 渐渐也热起来了。啊 ，Yeah。
Got a jab, but you definitely could have did more.
Yep.
Party crasher.
Live feed again for John Ding. Joe Crush. You're in trouble right now.
哦，漂亮！
Forward two after the side step. He's of course gonna break the floor, yeah?
啊，
Yes, he is this
那
time. That's the
下
last
拳
one gone.
棒棒棒！
Hold up. Very nice. Has the live feed now
先
down
拿
low.
回一灯，
Jack
不要想别的，先拿回一灯。
2-1 again.
连续的
2-1
21，
again.
连续的21。哦，糟了，怎么责？哦，不 ，Naro 继续啊，新的
Yes, it is.
3-0，没办法。
John Ding. Oh man. Once again, these matches, they're still going tooth and nail. And that was literally like who's going to take their turn first in a lot of these situations. Who's going to try to steal back the turn first actually is the better way to put it.
啊，好可惜。
Especially after that first game. You saw how he switched up. He's like, you know what? I can't let him.
但是基本上是被拿捏了，最后做了一些相关的调整，较劲的调整能力也可以的。
lot of big situations where the be combo on the wall or just like kind of taking the wind out of the sails of Joe Crush.
I think you go back to the ending of that game. It was just Joe Crush was like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. I think he just wanted, he didn't want to take a risk and end the round. He didn't want to take a risk, and I feel like you just had to. I think he wanted. It's like he wanted.
对，差不多到了广告的时间。
Right, you know. And again, that's something that I've been criticized for in the past by some of my close friends. Like, listen, like you need to do something. You know, just 2-1, 2-1. Like, it's like okay, like you've got to make something happen to try and close it. I think a lot of people get the life lead and they kind of just stop playing the game bit. You know, but Joe Crush. I mean,
这些解说有没有职业水平？有，
so far again, close every single game from has been close.
都是前职业或者说基本上水平也是非常高的人。是的。 虽然比如说 Take Steve 没有去专门的打职业，但是他的铁拳水平也是非常不错的。而 Kiwis 本身就是职业玩家。
to ask that you lost to get too old, right? Or just lose rounds so you have a chance to get back in the running, right? So right now, Joe Crush still in it, but he has to have some really good results across the board, as in some people need to lose so he can get that leg up. But I know you guys want to keep track of all the hot Tekken World Tour action. You can do so by going to TekkenWorldTour.com for all your updates.
屏幕前那个知道没有？看看我这会儿甚至我已经累了的，甚至都没办法跟你演相声了。
Esports, and for all the matches, all the amazing replays and the highlights, go to YouTube, follow B&E Esports.
And again, like this is the final Tekken 7 tournament because once Tekken 7.
你喜欢以前的那个更圆一点和方一点的那个 logo 但是现在的这种新的 logo 更多的是很多公司重新设计 logo 都是这种从简风。我也比较喜欢以前的，但无所谓。 我现在还会去打比赛，就是 Kiwis 就是啊 ，Kiwis 就是啊。然后 Rip 闲着没事干的时候也会打比赛，顺便解个说。主要工作是过去解说，但报个名随便玩2把那种。对的。远一点和更方一点话让你说完了。好，那么稍微休息一下，我这边继续把我那个看看上传的视频怎么样了。然后我们稍后回来，我应该还能再看一会儿，总监去洗去了。应该也是一个6分钟左右的休息。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。 好啊。
Welcome back to the Civic Theater here in New Orleans for the Global Finals 2023. Maybe the last Tekken 7, well, literally the last Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour Finals. But Steve, you got something in your hands there.
I got something that I always love to talk about. I got a bunch of them in my room. The Game Dimension Tekken figures that are now available. Over 20 points of articulation. As somebody that collects these bad boys, they're highly posable and you can make them do a lot of cool stuff. They come with the round one and the ready for the fights, as well as you can make them do cool stuff like electrics, pose them, and they stand up. And they even have like the pseudo cloth on the clothes, so it makes it like actually move, so you can tug on it and everything. And of course, obviously, what you want to do is make sure you hit up Game Dimensions. Let them know some of your favorite characters that you would like to see become some of these sick figures. And if you really want to get these right now, what you should, make sure you scan this QR code and head on over. Use free shipping at the checkout for free shipping on all Tekken-related games and projects. Well, not all of them, but you see the QR code down there. And make sure you go to store.bandainamco.ent.
I mean, that's going to be really amazing. I can't wait for some more. I can't wait for more of these to come out, and because obviously the Jin and the King on the way, so looking forward to that, man.
Yeah, we already saw the King, and it's like the new design King and the new design Jin. On top of that, I've seen those. I want all the new Tekken 8 figures to be made just like this. So make sure you head on over to Game Dimensions and thank them while you're there.
Yeah, and obviously Huang is on the way. But we're going to take a look now. We're still here. Is Group C action. You know, John Ding, Atif Lohai, Book, and Joe Crush.
好了，我们来先看看 C 组的这个情况啊。目前 Atif 2分 ，John Ding 和 Lohai 各1分，然后 Joe Crush -3 ，Book -1，跟我们目前预计的情况是一样的。 现在就看看，真的是我觉得 John Ding 和 Low High 谁能出现是一个关键。
An EVO Japan champion, I mean Joe Crush, you know, the thing is like when I mentioned like the accolades and everything for all of those players, but Joe Crush, someone who hasn't reached those same heights, does not look out of place among these players today, Steve.
I mean, I feel like he's definitely.
我马上就要去睡里，你们好好嗨。
Familiar with him through like ICFC and watching him play.
估计得能看个一场。
He's very, very hungry to be a winner here, but he's got some high competition. Speaking of high, low high, we got to talk to. We asked him.
不过我睡了，到时候这个直播结束了，可咋整？Low High 的一个采访。2023年很难don't have， 因为他现在没有战队来资助他，所以他很难去到处跑。所有呢，就是尽量去能去的地方和合适去的地方。9月 qualified for the final，9月、10月、11去，我会尽量打好。这真的是个暖宝宝，这不是一个擦手的手机，这真的是一个暖宝宝。你们这些说不是暖宝宝的，一看就是没老婆。我跟你讲，真的是暖宝宝。
And we might see them soon.
You saying we might see him soon?
We might, and this is this is a bit more about Low High. I like how his favorite thing is I just eat anything. You know, he's just like whatever, man.
Whatever's there, bro.
然后播了多久了？我看看，播了7个小时47分钟。
I've definitely seen his streams where he's like, all right, I'm going through the entire character list, and we're just gonna play characters. So I feel like that just adds to his Tekken prowess. The fact that he'll eat anything and continue to play Tekken, but he is going up against Atif. Last year's Tekken World Tour.
那么这边要对战Atif 了，我看最后一场我就回给你睡啊。
One of his favorite moments is winning the Tekken World Tour 2022.
今天
and once again, I
我
feel
都
like
行。
to be propelled and say that you've been influenced by Arslan Ash, and then you turn around and do something like win the Tekken World Tour as well. Let you know just how strong of a player he actually is, and obviously he's trying to make that a repeat performance, especially for the last Tekken 7. And once again, we talk about two people that
接下来这个局可好看了，但是我们就在上次这个 TGU 的时候 Tiger Uppercut 的时候，也是这两位打到了决赛。最后呢 Atif 夺冠 ，Low High 获得了亚军。原因很重要的一点就是，当 Low High 掏出 Steve 的时候 ，Atif 果断换成了马杜克。这个我们之前讲了，就是马杜克基本上是 Steve 的噩梦。那么这边 Low High 选择了杀心，我们看到 Low High 的杀心，而这个 Atif 这边选择了冯威。What？ 小组赛没有呢，小组赛还有1个半要打呢。What？ 有点东西的，有点东西的，这两边都有点东西的。能看到 Low High 的杀心是好事，有缺乏 F23 很稳啊。果然是他们两个刚才叫了这个盲选，他们两个叫了盲选 ，Low High 是不想被让这个 Steve 对上马杜克了。3-4起战，滑铲，哇，好漂亮啊！大师的 GB3，再铲，铲不铲？漂亮打康了 ，nice Low High， 漂亮的第3，哇哦！铁拳趴是吧？暴露，漂亮的连段，很稳。这边 Atif 也是很稳，这个第2打康取消蹲姿接连段，接的一点都不含糊啊，比Joe卡稳多了。漂亮蹲掉了 F1+2，但是反的不够疼。我们能在2024年的铁拳期的最后再见到 Low High 的杀心，也是一件幸福的事情。Low High 玩破解弯取消比赛，漂亮，这是必中的。漂亮的横移，要追什么？第2周期让你抢是吧？抢是吧？漂亮的 DFP。Low High 目前2-0，这就有意思了。接下来，如果 Low High 赢了的话 ，Atif 会换好鬼吗？还是说接着上 Leo？ 这就很有意思了。然后输了的话，漂亮的灵魂勾拳 ，Low High 的勾拳。 还是 DF1 第二。
Look at how close the life is from these exchanges. About 30 seconds still left on the clock.
QCF1+2 trading the jabs.
我也很好奇，实际上漂亮的防守，但是这个稍微慢了一点点。你跟冯威打，稍微慢一点点，或者这个 DB3你防住的距离稍微错一点点，就不是减15。哦，漂亮的反应，漂亮的反应，这个漏捡的 low high 3-0，玩你妹的冯威！你不知道现在韩国多少玩冯威的？我操
！I think this is where you start to think about characters. Because again, here's the thing, Lohai was the guy who really, when the Pakistani Akumas were starting to travel internationally, he was the one guy who he got a lot of experience and started to really take them down. That was instant.
我好像听到阿库玛了，我好像听到阿库玛了，果然是想都不想就换成阿库玛了。
That was instant. Because again, I think maybe he went for the Feng expecting the Steve. Because Feng versus Steve, that's a terrible matchup for Steve. You know, he has so many like high crushing lows that are like -15 at worst. Steve can't launch. You know, his punch Sabaki -13 can't get a great punish all the time because of pushback.
Low high 这么强，看 low high 的东西太傻烂了。来了，终于我们看到了，在已经打了三局了之后，我们终于看到阿蒂夫啊，他说好鬼。但是需要热身吗？阿蒂夫
This was definitely, I mean, he was the one, he picked this pool because of Atif.
And I'm going to tell you right now, and this is one of the things that I was kind of touching on at first. Low high feels like it's on him. And as well as, just like you said before, he is style-wise that has a great opportunity.
FA 这个 Focus Attack 打中。
Tekken Tour Finals 2019. You know, Low High picked a Wise Honey's pool. With this, Shaheen beats his Akuma. You know, similar situation now, picks Atif pool. Expects the Akuma.
哦，这个下去。
OK。
He wants a reputation as a Pakistani slayer.
漂亮。哦，
didn't spend the meter.
没有用气，刚才自信很大的，也是。哦，别范儿！哇，漂亮的捡漏，这边阿蒂夫接着送下墙。哦，又弹墙了，再下吗？ 没有，要运一个侧墙，侧墙救狗命，但是这个被防住了。这边先下去吧 ，OK，B1 下去。哦，击中哦，现在没气，好鬼没气 ，low high 一丝血，有没有大招？没有。2-0。low high 想真的没法动，真的没法动。 哦啊，没缺反，这个缺反 W33。FF4。哦，有机会，有机会，血量大领先。好鬼也没有气，马上有。 啊哦，但是没有连。哦，灵魂勾拳差点，刚才。点拳 DF1。哦，这个后撤闪掉了对方的下段之后给了 DF1，我操 ，low high 也是稳准狠啊。漂亮。都是8强的候选啊！我的妈！哦哦，再来大草腿，老三，对反，哎，手机拆掉，大家调整一下距离。漂亮的血反，哦，灵魂跳，他是看到昨天，但也不应该，我的妈，灵魂勾拳，low high。 把他往墙边逼，把他往墙边逼。 但是阿蒂夫一点点的移了出来。哦，好横移，但是啊，这应该是失误了吧？既然用了气，连续的 DF1 哦，哇哦 ，low high 追了2灯。low high 现在要是哇 low high 的这个状态，哦啊，好家伙，哦要你抢，滑铲来了，血量大领先，哦但是哎等等，这今天掉的有点多，就是你这样突然换了好鬼的话，你这个还没热起来，但是没关系，现在血量要差不多了。哦，裁掉了，蹲点裁掉了，打赢了就赢了 ，OK， 稳住，2比0，牛逼 ，low high。Wow.
Did you see how proud? Did you see the look on Low High's face? He was like, you know what time it is. Man, this dude Low High.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling good about that one. He is definitely.
漂亮 ，Low High 将卫冕冠军2比0。
You have to think.
现在 Active 会不会后悔上来整冯威整活呢？
The Feng probably a bit of a mistake that like I said, he probably expected Steve because Steve versus Feng, that is a very difficult matchup for Steve. That's probably what he was looking for, but no, goes for the Shaheen right away and maybe should have been the.
刺激了，行了，我睡觉去了，你们慢慢看吧。你们慢慢看吧。怎么握完手还帮别人把摇杆线？那顺手的举手之劳，为何不呢？ 太漂亮了 ！EVO 冠军果然都不是盖，跟 EVO 冠军有啥关系？行了，那就这样了啊！你们慢慢看，我就睡觉去。来了，皆さん。
You have to work hard.
Oh man,
I think the crowd. I think that they're saying Eddie, so I'm guessing that means John Ding. I'm guessing that means John Ding is stepping up. No, they're saying Chloe now.
They're switching back and forth. They're trying to confuse my man.
Okay.
And look, and John's on the stage looking around like, man, these guys won't make up their mind.
But yeah, so I think that does mean John Ding will be stepping up next. And again, I mean, here's the thing: Low High, Atif, and John Ding. Again, not taking anything from Book and Joe Crush. Like John Ding and Atif, last year's #1 and #2. Low High's an EVO champion. And again, I think that, I mean, only one of those 3 can make it out. And then Book, the way he played against Low High, cannot count him out. And Joe Crush has been in every single game he's played so far.
I feel like there's a lot that can happen in this group, just not even like with the results, but the contention. If someone actually gets a victory, I mean, the Low High victory right there is a big thing. But think about if that happens further down the line, where it really could shake up these standings. It's going to be crazy. Well, we did get to talk to Book a little bit, and this is what he said about preparing for the TWT finals. Let's hear what he said.
So every time I'm streaming, there's one guy like my viewer. He's like the newbie, I know that, but when he asked me for playing, I feel like he wants to play with me, like he wants to become better player. So I play with him, and then I give him like some feedback, and he's very focusing because I only play with him, and I told him after you lose, just fix that, watch the match, and then we're gonna redo again every day. So it's like I build the guy that counter pick me, like, and I feel enjoying that because he just need to focus only me. And actually I can play with anybody, but I knew when I play with him, I need to focus more because he know my play style and he watched me like the replay every single day.
No, I like that. That's big as well, you know, saying that as well, you know. After we play, watch that. You know, fix that. Watch it back and go from there, then we're going to go again. Because, again, that's what you need, multiple reps over and over again to get good at this game. And, again, Book as well, someone who's held as the best in his region. See, is there. And, again, he's the best in his region so much that he influenced himself to be as good as he is.
Oh, like he was looking at himself. as a proper player model for getting better. And look, he's got a lot of results throughout the lifespan of Tekken 7. I mean, once again, it was definitely a mad dash to get to the points and like be qualified this year. A lot of players can agree that this is probably one of the hardest Tekken World Tours ever, especially for 7. It makes a lot of sense, and you have players that were consistently showing up, the Low Highs, the John Dings, the books that we're talking about. And I mean, look, if we go back, I know I was talking about CEO, but that Rev Major victory, first off, a lot of people don't understand the Philippines is also like a Tekken mecca as well. So once you go there to get a victory there, it's actually pretty crazy. And he's one of the people that I felt like has been on a steady rise throughout these last 2 years, ever since that CEO.
Yeah, I mean, John Ding is someone that can't say enough about how good he has been, you know, recently in Tekken 7. And again, you know, coming back 2nd place last year at the finals. And again, he's got the player who finished 1st in his group again, and someone like Low High, and he's got Book. He's got 2 EVO champions, the LCQ champion, you know, the previous Tekken World Tour champion. This is all in one group. Why I call this one the group of death. But now I wonder which character, you know, we're gonna see John Ding go for, because I think it's hovering the Eddie.
Yeah, you know, someone asked him, me and him were walking in, and someone asked him, like, yo, are we going to see the Eddie? He's like, maybe a lot of Eddie. He literally said maybe a lot of Eddie. So the fact that people want him with the Chloe as well, I mean, he's got characters that he can play. He's got a Julia, he's got the Eddie like we talked about, and the Chloe. He's got options, and he's good with all of them.
Yeah, and we heard the roar of the crowd. I assume that means he did pick the Eddie. So
I think we did. I think we got the Eddie over there.
Expecting Eddie versus Jin for this game. John Ding versus Book.
Diamo de serio. Yo, crowd, if you guys would like Book to take and make some noise out there. What about John Ding? Make some noise if you like John Ding to take it. Man, he's got a lot of love out there,
I think half of that is just because he picked Eddie, though.
Wow, they're Fairweather fans. It's only if Eddie is there.
If he picked Julia, I think half of those guys aren't making any noise.
Raw duck right there.
Now, again, interesting matchup, you know. Jin versus Eddie. Don't see this very often. You see Eddie very often in general, right?
Not in the last few times, right? And we've seen John Ding in quite a few events, and it's mostly been like these other characters. Not so much the Eddie. Nice little parry, but did not get the wall break.
But nice adjustment there from Book anyway. Did not let that phase him too much. Again, one thing about Eddie is that backdash, man. The way John Ding makes use of it as well, like he's gliding backwards.
His movement is such a major part of his gameplay, especially just with Eddie, like you said before. Okay, break on the throw. Goes for the handstand pressure. Tries to use a relaxed mix-up. Wow. While standing 4, catches Book kind of trying to move at the wall. John Ding takes that first round.
Every relax. He's gone for a low. Wow, the roar while standing 1. Gets the launcher. Take this to the wall as well. Not going to be clean, though. Get every relax option. He's gone for the low as well. Book has been ducking.
Back 2-1 to retaliate. Push back really far right there. Oh, this is dangerous. Back to the wall.
Look at this life lead for John Ding. It's hard to pull back into a character like Eddie, you know, just that backdash, stay away. Gliding away, like you have to do something big you want to get, and just, John Ding doesn't have to do anything major. Forcing Book to make a mistake.
Down 4-2. 1-4. Had the wall splat, but they trade. Book fighting from a deficit. Gets the hell sweep. Wait a minute. Wow, spins the blue stuff.
Rage drive gets the wall.
4-4-4 didn't work out. Wall rage drive, did he hit a button? He hit jab. Oh my God, we're gonna see a tweet about that. We are going to see a tweet about that. I promise you, bro.
Eddie. That's what John Ding would say.
He
in that
said,
situation.
y'all wanted me to pick this character. Y'all wanted me to do this.
He says trash Eddie when that happened. Trash Eddie, man. Again, certain characters, their rage ups when the wall comes into play, the axis, like anything is possible.
Wow. My man went completely the other way.
I mean, great work from Book, though, to make that comeback, honestly. For John Ding, he's going to be blaming Eddie for that one. Punish that, nice.
Back to 1-4-4, gets the counter hit.
Oh, he didn't go into Zen, and he gets the pickup as well. That's not easy to do in this game.
Yeah, they definitely changed it a couple times. Gets the blue stuff. The wall actually stops the combo, gives Book another chance. That's another round on the board.
You know, see Book looking so good today. I mean, both these two, you have to say. Nice
parry.
Low parry.
Gonna take him to the wall.
I mean, Book's been scouting the lows very well, I have to say. John Ding needs to switch it up. Every relax option has been a low. These lows been low parried, low blocked. Nice. That's F3-4.
Can't break the balcony. No.
Oh, he tried to again. That's both these players have been screwed over by this balcony, man.
Oh. 4-4, yo.
Yeah. And now it's just only relaxed mids right now. Again, doesn't get the break. This wall does not like either player, honestly.
Okay. Booster from the wall. Goes into relax, goes for a little low hit there.
Down forward 1-4, and nice. Down forward 4. Keeps him in check, keeps it simple. Final round, first game.
Wow. Looking for something big there. Back 3, not going to work out.
Down back 4. Electric, trying to track him down. He knows that backdash is so strong of Eddie.
Has his back to the wall once again. We've seen him using that back 4 early on to get a wall splat. Low parry.
Book scouting the low so well against John Ding in this set. Oh, L sweep blocked. Are we finally going to see this balcony broken?
No. Oh, back 2-1 for the instant. Oh, wow. The back 2-1 actually caught the relax, made him stand up in the corner. The low slippery kicks parried, goes straight into rage art. That's going to be game number 1 in the books for Book.
Great presence of mind there to realize how close the wall was. A cyber was also looming. Immediately rage arts takes the round. But again, all these lows, you know, I'm not too sure what John Ding's thinking, because again, Book is blocking a lot of them, low parrying a lot of them, especially when he goes into relax. Like, Book is reading like a book. And
I'm gonna tell you right now, John Ding didn't even flinch. He just went to stage select. So sticking with the Eddie here.
That's one thing I've noticed about John Ding. He doesn't like to switch between set unless like it's dire, you know, or a longer set like a first lead, because then he tries out a character, then goes from there. But normally I don't think he likes to switch between set. So sticks with the Eddie, has a game plan going into it. Mishima Dojo likes this stage with the character.
Wall's still going to be a factor here.
Yeah.
The way Book is playing around the stages, especially just considering the wall, how many times it saved his life, the non-breakable balcony there, that whole stage interaction was weird, but we're going to the dojo this time around. Let's see how this game goes. John Ding in trouble, down a game. Down 4-2.
Gets the flip. Oh my gosh, almost gets the wall.
Nice. Ducks the electric. Sidestep 34. Oh.
Nice.
Yo, the wild standing 4 version. Hold on. Tackle. Get off of me, bro.
Back 2-1. I think that was a missed electric there from Book. Likely for John Ding. He is in the corner though, so can't really backdash away. One of Eddie's main tools kind of locked down, but has the life lead. Book now in rage. While sending full. Down by 4 the low. I mean, he's going to be looking for a lot of lows right now.
Whoa. Relax. And that's the stance. The relax. He's going to the lows again. You were talking about what was he thinking going to a Book. Kind of let him slip under the radar now.
That was all timing though. Just waited and waited and waited and relaxed, and then let it rip.
Back 2-1. Back 2-1. Yeah.
Again, every time he goes into relax and he has a situation, back 2-1, back 2-1, keeps it simple. Does what he knows.
Repeat offender.
I mean, I mentioned the lows before. John Ding doesn't seem to care.
Gets the float this time around. No combo on the wall though.
Yeah.
Gets the wall splat this time. Realignment 3-1 full combo conversion. Takes the Yoki. 4-4-3 nothing.
He's dashing in a lot. Like nice back 2-1.
What a reaction to the handstand. Not gonna get the wall.
Yeah, just shy of the wall, running 3 the plus frames. Rage drive spent. No way he goes low.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, bro, I just parried that, bro. You gonna do it anyway? I
mean, that's the thing, just how persistent he is with it. There's no way Book expects him to still keep doing these lows, the parry, but doesn't punish 2 seconds.
Oh, back to 1 while standing 4.
I mean, the persistence of these lows from John Ding is really catching Book off guard. But there's an electric. Should take this to the wall as well.
Speaking off guard.
Very nice Savage Sword. Nice parry, gets the wall. Nice combo as well, Savage Sword. 2 throw broken, nice, down 4-2. Gets the counter hit.
Needs to be careful. Offense looking real strong. Just block on the low. Yeah, that gives you a wall splat.
Rage drive.
Nice block on the slip kicks again. He's like, nah, man, I'm not letting you get this low game started on me again.
I mean, John Ding really just believes in his low options right now. But speaking of the lows, the LLRK coming in from Book.
Back to 1.
Oh, wave dash drop sides. That definitely wasn't intentional.
All right. Moving too good. Oh, gets the wall splat. We saw that in the Diomo de Serio. He just didn't believe in the second hit. This time used it, gets a small combo for it. No break on the rodeo.
Rage now for Book. Nice block.
Oh, 4-4-4.
Jabs. 1-2, keeps it simple, keeps it clean. John Ding on the board, 1 game apiece.
Man, the people out there enjoying this good-ass Tekken here, dude. Group C. Actually, we got a whole nother group to go through, man.
Yeah, 2 groups left today, man. And again, this one by no means is done yet. You know, Lohai in first place, but you know, Artif and Book are close to being tied. John Ding just 1 game ahead of them. If Book wins this, I mean, either way, this group is all to play for, man. Cave of Enlightenment, final game between these 2.
The standings of this group is going to be wild, bro. I can feel it already.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you see John Ding, Artif, and Lohai, you're like, okay, that's last year's number 1 and number 2. One of them might not make it out, you know. And Lohai being Artif makes that a reality now.
Power is everything.
No in Tekken 8. What is that?
9 Tekken 8, man.
Power's
We
not
grew up,
everything.
man.
Yeah.
It's like an old yearbook. You look at it, man, I was such a jerk.
Can't believe I said that,
Right?
man.
I was so emo. All right, down 4.
Down 4 again.
Counter hit on that. Oh, wow.
And again, that's just off the strength of all the relaxed lows he's done. You know, the mids just are so powerful now. Trouble for Book.
Wow, back to 1, yeah. And if you catch relax soon enough, you literally just get the float. You've seen it a couple times, but you can catch it in back to 1 and get a full float. It's just really hard. And the spacing at which he's actually going into relax is really making you think.
Punish that. Nice. Perfect punch with the electric there. Book, can he take this to the wall? Yes, he can.
Savage sword. Big damage. 50% gone.
4. Nice. Relax 4. Oh, unfortunate for Book and the counter
on the wall.
John Ding now on set point.
Man, this 3rd game went by in a blur.
Just turn this around so fast.
Looking for something with that back 2.
Now for oh, the relax.
Oh my God, on the wall.
The relax. John Ding, a master of capoeira right now.
Okay.
Block.
4-4-4 this time, just to get the punish on the ground.
He was scared of the sidewall, but Magic 4, raise drive spent.
If he gets the wall, that's done.
Can he run up back to 1?
Oh my God!
He missed the wall. He missed the wall.
1-3-3.
He missed the wall.
Oh, that jab is gonna work. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, he stays alive. I mean, I thought back to 1 was the right thing to do as well, but
I was right there with you.
He just couldn't get the wall.
Break on the 1+2.
Rodeo. Back 2-1. Oh, even life forward 4 gets the pickup without going into Zen as well. Gonna be a sidewall now?
Yep. Dash up 4-4-3, trying to get something, trying to get the reaction. 1-2 for the whip, punish the hop kick. If played properly, we should be going to a final round between these 2, and here it comes.
There it is. There's one all to play for right now. Book, John Ding, final round. Back 2-1, nice option there, 4-4-3. And again, John Ding last year, 2nd place at the finals. You don't want to be losing this early. Back 2-1, down 4. Oh, I think that was a missed electric.
Definitely a miss. He did it again just to make sure.
Doesn't matter.
Hop kick,
Doesn't matter.
What?
The walls have been so. I'll tell you about the walls in a second.
Right? You gonna wait for him to leave the room?
That one. I'm not gonna say that's it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
No.
I'm gonna say it now. That's it. Book takes it 2-1 over John Ding, and you can see how much that win means to him.
Wow and wow.
And just looking at the score now, that is tied Book and John Ding.
Oh my gosh.
That win there has tied Book and John Ding. And because Book got the win, he is now above him in the head-to-head.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. Depending on how some of these other games go, we're really going to see these numbers go off the charts here in Group C play. It's going to be a good one.
Can we talk about the walls in that game? Because you go back to the first game on Diomo de Serio, how many times they tried to break the balcony, didn't work. You know, the Pakistanis have a word for it. They say this game is bear wafa. That means unfaithful. And you can see it. in the walls, they should be breaking, combos missing, balconies not working. I mean, we saw it right there. Then we're gonna take a look at how the group has stood up right now. I heard a Let's Go Joe, so Joe Crush probably stepping up to the stage right now. We're taking a look right there. You know, oh my goodness, John Ding, Atif, and
Dude, they're all tied, and the crowd is literally stomping as they chant Joe's name. But if you look at the lose points, you can see right now Joe Crush is at the top of that because he does have 2 losses. But it's still pretty close here on the board outside of Low High, who is looking like one of the people that's going to be good to make it out. But speaking of, I believe we got Low High coming up to the stage, going up against the original Joe Crush, judging by the crowd's reaction.
The original Joe Crush. There isn't one like him. This is the originator. This is the guy that started all. Joe Crush, our LCQ champion, going up against the guy who has looked almost unstoppable today in Low High. But again, I have to just go back to the game versus Book, right? Because Book, Low High, that was a close one, almost took it. Then he beats John Ding. Book is definitely the dark horse of this group right now.
Oh, no, of course, of course. I mean, and I feel like that win really does make it a lot harder to tell who's going to make it out of this group now. It really does make it like a toss-up of who can make it. But I'm telling you right now, there's a player that was really trying to make it, one that we all hope makes it, Joe Crush. We really want him to get in there. You can tell by the crowd's reaction, but this match is not going to be an easy one. There's a lot on the line, especially when it comes to positioning. But if Joe can get this victory, this is great news if he can get a dub here.
This would blow the bracket wide open, I'd like to say. And again, on the other side, Low High, I think a win here is what seals him getting out. Not winners or losers, confirmed, but it would seal him getting out. But again, you know, it's going to be a big task at him again because, you know, Joe Crush started off with 2 losses, but they were, I hate saying it, he lost, but it was close. But it was close.
The score was actually close.
The score doesn't tell the tale of what actually went down. You know, they were still close games, and Joe Crush has been playing out of his mind these past 2 days. And Low High sitting there. I mean, this is really the guy to beat.
Okay.
You know, right now in this group, already took out Atif 2-0. In fact, I mean.
Wait a minute. Yo, crowd. If you guys would like the virtually unstoppable Low High to take it, make some noise. Man, you guys are really respectful. I like that.
Here it comes.
But of course, if you would like Joe Crush to take it, make some noise out there, New Orleans.
I think one was a bit louder than the other.
Not that much.
I'm not sure which one. But yeah, no surprises. Low High going immediately for the Steve. You know, have good things. Sonic Fang as a punch for down forward 2. Back 1, you know, as an option, something like down back 1, because down back with Jack's down back 1 does not high crush. So,
yo, he's checking the legs on the way in every time. Trying to make Low High duck.
Nice punish on back 1. Don't see it very often because they're scared of the second hit.
Gotta be careful. Down forward 1 on the wall.
Down forward 1, down forward 1, keeping it simple.
Ooh, he was fishing with the down forward 2.
Doesn't get anything for it though. Low High draws first blood. And again, he is fighting. Low High, a win here for Low High potentially means he is out of the group. It'll be huge.
Leaving the scraps for everybody else that's tied. Oh, 4-2. I like how slow he's playing right now. Playing a very dangerous game with the up-close Steve, especially considering how strong he is in this matchup. Got to be careful of the back 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, side step 2. Rocket kick.
2, down forward 2, and there it is. Joe Crush getting on the board, 1 round apiece.
Remember, all these rounds count, especially going further. Yo, back 2.
Risky round start, but works out. Should take this to the wall. Yes, he does. Yeah, big only combo there. And again, that's part of this matchup as well. Those big specific combos. And Low High's going to have the knowledge. He will pull those off.
Oh, parry.
Going to put Joe Crush in rage. That debug is a nice high crush option. Are we going to see? Wow.
Speaking of crushing, tries to use the power crush.
What, Joe crushing?
Yeah, yo.
2-throw broken.
Oh, tries to move.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Tries to push a button, gets caught, and now Low High on game point. Yeah, I'm hearing the Let's Go Joe start off now. I mean, again, that's something we saw Joe Crush pull for a lot yesterday. That run in, duck, whilst anyone, he was great at timing it. But again, you know, all these players, they were sitting watching Joe Crush compete throughout the entire day. They were gathering data, gathering information. It feels like it really worked out in their favor. Joe Crush, and this is, I hate this situation so much in Tekken.
Yeah.
Huge life deficit, but no range, so you're not doing the extra damage. But there it is.
Down forward two, right in time with the rage, and look at the damage. Go straight for the rage draw, gonna slow it down a bit, get a little more time to breathe. But now you put Steve Fox in rage.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Same.
Can Joe Crush change my mind? Can he change my mind? Yes, he can.
The ground and pound?
Every single hit, final round, first gained. Just when you think Joe Crush is done.
Yo, sizing him up. No break on the 1+2.
Big 10 count, running 2+ frames. And they're stomping the ground out here. Stomp the yard.
Yo. Tries to go for the wild rider too. That was so sick. Uses the ducky stand, gets under. Big combo.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And the running one.
Oh.
Down forward one keeps it simple, low, high.
Once again, that first game was still close. 4 round count in that first game and still low high. Now we go to character select this time for Joe Crush.
I mean, the Jack could have definitely got it done. You know, I think the way he won that, yeah, I think he just goes to character select to think most of the time, you know, and give Joey Fury time to get up on stage. You know, it's like, okay, let me go character select, give time for Joey to get up. And there he is talking to him. And again, you know, I think Joe Crush is, like, the fact he's keeping I hate saying it because it sounds like, oh, here's your consolation prize, but like he is losing the game, but it's so close. It's every single time comes down to the finest of margins, and it's annoying to say, but it's true. I'm
trying not to say the same, right? Because once again, if you're not watching the match and you see the count, you're like, there's no way. But I'm telling you right now, that was a back and forth tug of war. We talked about the matchup specifics, especially because of Steve Fox that he was going up against. So we're probably still not going to see a character select, but like you said before, I wonder what Joey Fury is telling him right now, especially in a matchup like this versus a player like Low High.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to be sticking with the Jack, though. Probably going to pick the Forgotten Realm. It's what he's done for the past 2 days, and it has definitely paid dividends.
And the last little vote of confidence coming from Joey Fury. De Amo de Serio.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. So we didn't get the Forgotten Realm.
No.
And we got the coaching from Joey Fury. Now it's up to what Joe Crush can do.
Yeah. You know, it's like you let your little dove out into the world. It's like, I've given you all I can, Joe.
I've done what you raised the bird.
Yeah.
I've done all I can.
Now fly.
Time for you to leave the nest.
Will Joe Crush sink or swim? Because again, his opponent Low High has looked almost unstoppable today. Only lost 1 game so far, not set game. Now it's against that close set earlier against Book, 2-0 over Atif.
That's still crazy to say. 2-0 over Atif.
But again, that one was, I think, decided on the character select screen. We'll talk about that a bit later.
I love the range that Joe Crush is playing at. Makes it a lot harder for Low High to commit to some of these punishes from this range. Or just even some of the options, in all honesty. Standing 2 jab to stop the approach. Low High.
Again, and I think Joe Crush, we'll see him play at a slow pace here. And against guys like Steve, you kind of have to. Because that back one, down 4-2 can really control the pace of the entire game. Running 2+ frames, rocket punch. Down back 2, down back 1. Low into low, Joe Crush taking the risks, and they are paying off.
Tried to get away there, backdash away from the wall. Not going to work out, Joe. Catching the ankles on the way out.
Nice Sonic Fang to follow up. Staying down. Oh, block on the get up 3.
Oh man, on the follow up. Walks to get away from the wall, but now has the positioning.
Caught mashing
Back
against
1.
Steve. Not a character you want to be doing that against. The back one round apiece in this second game.
Quick side step left here from Joe.
Ooh, no punish, -10. Gotta be a forward 2. Punish from the while standing 1.
Oh, low parry this time. Actually catches the low this time around that wall.
Listen,
not breaking.
Again, I don't want to talk about it.
Right?
Beowulf, unfaithful.
Beowulf.
Down 4-2 counter hit.
Yeah.
Low
He's
high.
got those. He's got those.
Just doesn't drop the Shiro combo, does he? Now 1 round away from taking this 2-0 over Joe Crush. And again, that would be a huge statement, but jackhammer. Joe Crush not done yet.
Once again, I'm a fan of the range. Wow. Gets the shoulder. Okay, balcony finally breaks.
After how many years?
Right?
Oh,
parry again, and he is watching the legs this time.
Looking for the wall carry combo. Not going to get it. They're going to be very shy. Joe Crushed. This might be your last chance to make something happen. Oh, my goodness. Second hit saves him there. Plant some seeds.
Oh, 4-4-2 to beat down punch. That's going to be that 2-0 for Lohai over Joe Crush. Man, Lohai is looking amazing today. He is actually looking amazing.
He has started with an absolutely commanding lead, you know, today. I don't think we've seen... the crowd's still giving up for Joe Crush, man. But yeah, I don't think we've seen anyone today. I think the only person we've seen start this whole so far today has been Arsenash.
Yeah, no, I mean, look,
You know.
the fact, and I really would love to know who out there was like looking at Lohai. I mean, I'm telling you right now, ever since he came back and we saw him at Tiger Uppercut, and just the way he was playing, I mean, look at that performance. Barely made it into TWT, but still playing amazing on top of it. Once again, we're going to take a look at the scorecard right now, and if you look at the point side of it, as you can see, Lohai has 5, has not lost a set and only a game. But everybody else, John Daring, Atif, as well as Book, holding strong at the 0, and that's when those rounds, as well as those win-losses, are really going to come up. So now we have somebody who has to get a point on the board. Lohai looking like the favorite to make it out so far, and it's crazy because I remember in his video, he's like, yo, I don't have a sponsor. If you look down the left side of your screen, you can see he's the only person. He's the only person that's up on that stage, and I remember him streaming and being like, hey, I'm trying to, like, gain money so I can go to Tiger Uppercut and stuff like that, and look at what it's netted him so far.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. He is most likely guaranteed. I mean, with Atif, John Ding, and Book all tied, but all on 0, and still 2 games left to play. If they do get 2-0s, they'll be on 4, and if John Ding happens to beat him, Lohai could be in worst case scenario 3. So actually, I'm not going to do the math right now.
Look, that's why I'm literally just saying the scoreboard.
Lohai is most likely through, but again, there is a scenario in which someone else could steal that spot. You know, most likely through, winners or losers, not too sure just yet. And we have our next game. It's going to be Atif Butt versus Book. And again, this one's interesting. This one might be another one decided on the character select stream, because Book is someone who has, you know, switched from character to character. Doesn't really know what he wants to do. It's been the Jin today, and it has done very well. He was able to beat John Ding, you know, with the Jin. So definitely going to be a vote of confidence. We see Atif Butt, the man there, our previous Tekken World Tour champion. Things we've never had a 2-time champion.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the beauty of this game and just how strong it is, man. Like, we haven't had repeat champions because every year we have some of the craziest players, whether it be their first time or their second time, but Book is going to be on the other side of the stage this time around, and you know what's about to happen. Atif versus Book. I'm curious of the character. I missed it on the characters.
Here's the thing, they're both technically Jin mains. You know, Atif is, they asked for a blind pick here.
Yeah, Atif apparently asked for a blind pick. I feel like that's the strategy for the entire weekend. They don't know who I'm going to pick.
Sorry,
what?
who's playing who?
What? Book is probably playing Akuma,
I
right?
think Book is playing Akuma, so Atif is going for the Steve. Now, that's an interesting pick. Probably expecting the Jin, and why he's gone for the Steve. And here's the thing about the blind picks, right? Didn't work out for Atif the first time. Went for the Feng, got the Shaheen, ends up losing 0-2. Now let's see. I'm expecting
Round 1.
Atif with the Steve, Book with the Akuma.
So I'm telling you right now, I've been around Book when he's been shaping up the Akuma to make a character that he can play in these tense situations. The blind pick actually got him on the Akuma, so I'm curious to know how Atif is going to deal with this.
And here's the thing, I think it's always a bold choice picking Akuma against it's a bold choice, and I think Steve is a character they use very well over there. They have very strong Steve players over there.
Yo, Hira, bro, like
Numan Chowdhury, Hira Malik, and these are guys who traditionally use very well against the Akuma players. So Atif is going to have that knowledge with this character to beat Akuma.
Oh,
nice low parry on the downfall.
Okay, to the wall we go. Oh. And I feel like that's just coming from all the different characters that he plays. But I also feel like I see this from him in his playstyle, just in general, where he'll drop something, you'll be like, oh, I got him, and then he launches you.
Big likely right now for Atif as well. Whilst anyone to the wild man combo. Down to Atif, 2 rounds to the good, and that was very fast. Again, he's someone working from behind now. After that 2-0 loss to Lohai, he definitely wants to claw back, get a win, get back on the board and get himself back in contention.
Okay, to the wall. Oh, wow, Rising 2. I was about to say didn't get a combo, but he's still making it work. Man. Hold on.
Oh,
yo,
man,
he did it. Down 3 in the Tatsu again. Does not have the meter and literally went for down 3 into Hurricane Kick. Oh, nice duck on the wall, and he takes the easiest, the third strike combo. That's literally the easiest combo you can do. It's so crazy.
I like how he punished you again with a down 3 Tatsu. He didn't have to, but I like it.
That could have been dangerous. Get a free launcher on counter hit after that shoulder.
Oh, nice. W Ado. Should take this to the wall, and he does. Atif in the corner right now. Book making use of this Akuma.
Big damage.
Nice sidestep left.
Demon flip 2 not gonna work out.
Oh, down jab, good OS there. Life lead now for Book. Oh no, drops a Shiro combo.
Oh, get up 3, counter hit. Wait a minute, let's see what he can do with this. You spend some meter.
It's gonna be a sidewall though. Nice block there from Book. And again, that comes back to, you know, Atif dropping the Shiro combo. Again, he's not particularly a Steve main. See, low high played earlier, doesn't drop it, gets consistently, plays the character religiously. Atif, not so much.
Yeah, this Steve pick tied in the round set, but the Akuma from Book looking real strong so far. Get up 3 again.
I call that the Anakin get up.
Is the Anakin get up now because it works out so well?
He does it all the time. Oh, and it always works.
And that's what I was talking about. Counter hit on the shoulder, get your full launch.
Not going to be dead. Book 2 bars on Nita, down 3, spends both of them. Drops them.
Oh, no. Caught you peeking. Forward, 4. Oh my gosh. And you see the small pop off by Book and instantly looks over at Atif.
This is huge. Like, I can't explain the magnitude of how big this just might be.
Did not say. The fact that we saw Low High take this victory so clean, and now you have Arslan Ash on the stage talking to Atif right now.
If there's any time I need someone to talk to me, it's right now, because again, Atif, our previous Tekken World Tour champion, but there's a lot of curses at play. You know, we've never had a 2-time Tekken World Tour champion, so that's a curse in itself. And then the player who is normally expected to win the finals never does as well.
Yeah, no, so I'm telling you, man, you're
Atif
right.
has a lot working against him today. And again, I think it's come down to the character selection, the blind picks. I mean, Low High went for the Fang, probably expected Steve, did not work out, lost the set 2-0. In fact, if he played Akuma, the Akuma set was a lot closer. That was fine around. It was very close. But he played.
Yeah, character select. He's moving around there. We've seen this character before from Atif, and you can start to see the worry on his face now. He's really thinking about this. And once again, one of the things that I love to point out is that Book has been in this situation before, man. I've followed him for quite some time, and just hearing how he approaches and saying like, hey man, this is very stressful, very realistic in his expectations of himself. But now he's on the verge of doing something that can really upset Group C. Switch it over and make it out. Now you see Atif going to the Marduk.
Yep.
We've seen, the last time I remember seeing this, I think it was at Tiger Uppercut he played it, and I know for sure he played it at Gamers 8.
Yeah, I mean, the Marduk is such a good, it's one of the, a lot of the packs I say it's one of the best picks against Akuma, maybe the best pick against Akuma. But again, is this just a one game pick? Because if Book does end up losing, does he then switch his main, switch the Jin, switch to Leroy perhaps? So if this is just working out for the Akuma, I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I'm thinking of IESF. That's when the last time I saw it. That's what it was. Not Gamers 8, excuse me.
That was Khan with the Marduk.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that combo he did on Gosei, man.
He said, I'll never forget it. The way you looked up, it was like it triggered a bad memory.
I'll never forget that, man. But again, big lifey right now for Book.
The tackle.
No break.
No break on the 1.
Big guillotine.
My man just neutral jump. Wake up, neutral jump. Just a walk forward.
Yeah, you see the confidence.
Okay.
Nice low parry. With the right combo, this could be dead. I think race drive. All right, guess 4 game. Yeah, get strong. Atif getting on the board, showing that Marduk, putting in the work.
Yo, the horns be going off on this stage.
Again, I'll never forget when we first saw this stage in Falcon Ram drop from the sky.
Right.
Walks up to Marduk. I mean, Marduk was here.
Yeah. The full charge.
Nice.
Back 2.
Gets the count here. Could be a sidewall, though.
And still keeping up the offense.
Yeah.
Got full meter now. You got to be careful.
Yeah, this is very scary for Atif. Book 1 touch wins him this round.
Couple of them right there.
And that's the one. Gets the wall as well. Yes, he does. Gonna kill Book. 1 round apiece. And the way Book is playing today.
Out of his mind, bro.
172. Nice. Waits for the punish. Gets it.
Oh, man, at 4-4-4.
Yes. Punish. Nice. Upward 1-2. Why did they give him that?
No break on the 1+2.
Gonna be huge damage. Not gonna be dead though, but a very bad situation for Book.
Full crash down, full. No.
No, runs in for the down 3, and look, there's one more hit does this, but Book has the meter, so technically he has the life lead.
Oh, no anticipation, down 4. That's a great choice.
Keeps it very simple. It sounds like it sounded like it was choking there. It was oh my god, again.
Jeez. Bro, why did that hurt so much? Oh, the sleeping bag. That was a cup.
I mean, 2 bars of meter, so he has the life lead, but just like that, Atif claws it back with the Marduk, an essential game. I mean, when we look back on how these pools went, how the rest of the tournament went,
oh my god,
we are going to look back on this game. Because the way Book is playing today, he's playing like he's playing like he owns a spot in the top 8. Like he deserves it. It belongs to him. And now straight to the character select screen, because is this where he now switches back to the Jin? He's like, okay, Akuma did its job. You picked the Akuma counter pick. Fine, I'm gonna go to my main, hovering the Jin, and it is.
Wow. Playing the long game here versus Atif right now. Now this is so smart. My man is playing chess, not checkers out there.
Yeah, I mean, I like it as well because I think Atif called for the blind pick. I think it's smart that Book went for Akuma because there's no way he's going to sit there thinking, okay, this guy's
he's
not going to pick Akuma against me. And we're going back to this stage where now it's the Jin. And this Jin has been looking, the only player to beat this Jin so far has been Lohai.
And now you got forward that's introduced. Down 4-1-4 from Jin. He's got a lot of tools to keep you honest in this matchup. So it's going to be a lot tougher. You're going to probably see a lot of Veil 2 though, maybe Python Explosion just to stay up close. But this is going to be really hard. I feel like Atif is really going to have to play this game out.
Yeah.
Here we go. Last game. Between these two, that is.
Oh, big damage there. That QCB2 counter here hurts like a truck.
Believe in the hit, down 4. They return it. Call that the high school nut punch, bro. Ugh, get tackled.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Essential break there.
High stepping.
Oh, you're dead. 3 gets the count hit. That's the first round going to Atif. He's looked a lot more composed since that talk from Arslan and the switch to Marduk. He seemed very much more composed now.
Oh, nice parry. Wave. And just a 2-1.
Nice break on the throw, an essential break there. Oh, big tackle. He's playing some Joey Fury stuff.
Oh, actually thought that throw was going to work. Oh. Tries to walk it. Good parry. 2-1. Down back 2.
This is trouble right now for Book. He's looking for the low. There it is. LLRK blocked and punished by Atif. Now 1 round away from winning the set. Just stopping the bleeding a little bit because, again, he was definitely worried going into the set. When he lost that first game, you could see what it meant. Takes this to the wall.
Atif. Okay. Book breaks the throw.
Doesn't break the tackle, though.
Uh-oh. Atif running away with this now. Not a huge life lead, but the momentum along with that life lead means a lot. Great whip punish. Oh, speaking of great whip punish, the down 4-1. You weren't that far away.
Huge damage. Will had to break that tackle. Guess for game. You get strong, you're done.
Oh my gosh, and the Marduk back in play saves the day for Atif. And man, Book has been playing amazing, was not able to close it out, but we got to talk about the adjustment. Completely slowing down and changing the game up when he saw the Jin come out. And it's like, that's the one that he was ready for. So maybe that counter pick long game working out in his favor now.
Yeah, I mean, and that was the game that could be a huge decider because, again, Atif, the previous World Tour champion, the guy is sort of expecting to maybe go back and do it all again. But again, like I said, all the curses are at play. Previous champions never won again. The guy who's supposed to win the tournament never wins the tournament. So there's so much working at play here, as I think we're going to take a look at the standings right now for Group C, and there it is. Atif has now put himself in second place, but with 1 game, he has 1 game left to play, and it's the run back of the Grand Finals. It's going to be Atif versus John Ding. So the run back of last year's Grand Finals, and that is to hopefully secure a spot, because again, you've still got John Ding has 2 games left to play. John Ding's last 2 games are Atif and Lohai.
Oh my gosh, dude. Atif and Lohai, your last 2 games to decide if you're going to even have a chance of making it out of the group? But again,
you know, Book not done himself. You know, he's still, I think with a 2-0 win over Joe Crush, and if Atif loses that last game, like, Book is still in this. But again, he's in a situation that I've been here before. You don't want to be putting your fate in other people's hands.
And another person's, like, performance. Again, it's really going to be a lot harder to actually make that call, especially, once again, coming for your last 2 games and 2 of the strongest players in the group. Man, this is going to be tough. But it's really easy to keep track of what happens in the Tekken World Tour. All you got to do, TekkenWorldTour.com. And make sure you follow us on X at both @Tekken and BNE Esports for all the amazing highlights, some of the tour stops, points, and updates. And, of course, to keep track of all the exciting matches and the ones you're seeing here, make sure you go to BNE Esports on YouTube. Give a follow, like, sub, and go watch all the replays there.
And here's the thing. This is the last Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour, because when that is all said and done, Tekken 8, take a look at the premium collector's edition there. Pre-order now. Get that exclusive electrified figurine standing 25 centimeters tall. You get the full game, all Ultimate Edition content and bonuses, the premium box, the steel book, the collectible character card, the arcade token, and the Leroy. I low-key want to pre-order just for the Leroy Smith ring.
I thought you already had it on for a while, because I see you rocking the finger jewelry.
I think I kind of want it just for the Leroy Smith ring. I'm in 2 minds about it right now. But again, the rest of you guys, you get it for everything else. Don't worry about me. Again, available January 26th, which is not that long away.
It's really not far away, man. I don't think we're ever going to see like a transition from a game like this straight into another game ever again. And on top of it, they've completely revamped how they're going at it. We've had like the CNTs, we had the open CNTs, or the open betas as well. So everybody's got their hand on. I mean, they even have it outside in the lobby for you to play if you really want to play it. But you got to be here.
Is it the full build?
I don't think it's the full build. I could be wrong, though. I've only seen like the versus screen. But we do have to take a quick break, but we got plenty of group play left. It's been a pleasure talking with my man on the mic once again, because we don't get to do it too often, but it's always a pleasure. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We have more Tekken 7 action right after this. Welcome back to the Tekken World Tour Global Finals. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this good-ass Tekken. We are still in the group play, and there's a lot of characters, a lot of players still left with a lot of competition. But if you want to get a little more casual with it, make sure you head on over to Game Dimensions and grab yourself some of these sick Tekken figures. As you can see, they actually come with stands that shows off the round one and the ready to get started for a fight. And they have these cool actual graphics on them where you can attach them to the characters, make them do electrics and stuff. You can make them fight. It's actually really sick, and it has over 20 points of articulation. So if you guys want to pose them, make them do cool stuff, mimic being tossed in a volcano, you can do just that. And if you scan this QR code down here, you can go and grab your very own and make sure you let them know who sent you and ask for some of your favorite characters. We still ain't got Hwarang yet.
It's
so,
on the way.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
on the way. You can feel it.
I asked for Jin and Hwarang. They did Jin. So I feel like they're half. It's soon. I can feel it.
But wait, what costume do you want for Hwarang?
Oh, it's
like,
Tekken 8.
The Tekken 8 costume? Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure. I just wanted to be sure.
Tekken 8. Honestly, like, I feel like Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 is such a big glow. I think a lot of characters there have been very big glow from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. For me, Hwarang's one of the biggest, only one I really care about. But other characters, they probably, did all right too. But we're getting back into it. Group C action here at the Tekken World Tour Finals. The final Tekken World Tour Finals for Tekken 7 in the history of Tekken 7. And looking at this standings now, I guess mathematically, Joe Crush, I think he's done for the day.
Yeah, I think he might be done.
But it's so, because I'm gonna keep saying it. All of his games, it's annoying. Like, I lost O2, but it's close. But again, they were close games.
They were electric matches, bro. They were actually going back and forth. If you haven't seen it, if you look at the score, it says something different. But if you were here watching it with us, you know exactly how close it was for Joe Crush and some of these matches, how they actually could have went either way. But still, this is a very, very demanding group. You said it yourself. You consider this the most difficult group, right?
Yeah, and again, I think that was mainly off John Ding, Atif, and Lohai. Last year's first and second place EVO champion, but Book, he has come out of nowhere the way he's performed in this set. Obviously expecting him to do well, but not as well as he's done. Going for the Akuma against Atif, almost getting that done, almost beating Lohai. But again, the way he's been able to perform, I mean, definitely someone to look out for. And he's not done yet. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be close. But again, we do. I did talk about the previous second place finisher, John Ding. We actually have some words. We got some words from him and asked him how he felt about his performance for 2023.
작년에는 제가 LCQ를 갔어가지고 스트레스를 굉장히 많이 받았거든요. 그래서 이번에는 최대한 포인트를 빨리 얻어가지고 좀 안전하게 가고 싶다 했는데 제가 VS 파이팅에서 우승하고 나서 좀 토너먼트가 그래도 포인트가 완전 안전하게 돼가지고 되게 좀 편안하게 이번 2023년도는 생각보다 되게 편안하게 좀 했던 것 같아요.
That's interesting to mention as well. Like, he got in through the LCQ last year and then finished second.
That's a buff player, bro. He's a buff person and a buff player. It's crazy.
I think that is the highest placing LCQ performance ever.
Actually, I think you're right on that. And we've had like some crazy LCQ performances. So just to even keep that in mind, you got John Ding, who actually made it to second place, trying to make it out of group so he can actually win it this time around, especially for the last one. We talked about the fact that, he's probably going to go to a different character come 8 since, they don't have Eddie. Chloe doesn't look like she's in there. Asusena might be who he's looking at, and we talked to him about it. But to focus on what's in front of him, I'm interested what character we get here, especially considering what we saw from that last game and Eddie not working out too well. I mean, even still, what do we get from Lohai in this scenario?
I mean, this is interesting because every character we've seen him pull out has been, a monster. The Shaheen able to take out Atif. We saw the Steve earlier. We've seen the Brian. I think the Brian has been his flattest character so far. But again, I think he had something different for it in mind more than anything. I think once he lost the game with Brian against Book, I'm hearing Lohai requested a blind pick. So that's interesting because was he like, there are 3 characters you're expecting from John Ding, right? But again, like, what's he sort of worried about? Again, this is important because Lohai wins this, he's through winner's side. There's nothing mathematically that can stop him. But John Ding really needs this one to stay alive. It's gonna be the Eddie versus the Steve.
So sticking to the Eddie, going against Steve. I like this, though, because you can go into relax a lot, and you really get to call out a lot of hard Steve Fox stuff where he's not going to be netting that much damage. And a lot of times, if he's going to get that hit on the ground, it's going to push you away, and you get to reset again. So I'm interested to see the approach. It's not going to be easy. We got walls on this stage as well.
The only thing I think as well is like when when he goes into relax, we saw a Book doing back 2-1, didn't get a full pickup. Steve gets a Sonic Fang. Or like the one thing Steve can do, he can do, you know, the Shiro pickup on down 4-2.
Oh,
He can do that to get a pickup and relax.
But you got to be ready, though.
You have to be very ready for that.
Wow, floats out a handstand.
Down 4-1 should take this to the wall. Yes, he does. Oh no, no massages today. We're closed.
Oh,
never mind.
You know what? Just for you.
We reopened under new management.
In the past 15 minutes, come on in.
But now life lead right now. I know John Ding tried to hit confirm, but you cannot. First round going to low high. Again, I think this is low high's looked like the most dominant player this entire tournament so far. If anyone can put a halt in that momentum, John Ding.
Oh, tries to go for the crouch throw. Getting real cheeky with it. Whoa. Wow. Handstand launcher.
Should take this to the wall as well. Eddie got the new wall combo in season 4. No, doesn't get a clean wall splat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, down jab. Tries to stop the pressure. And I like the little handstand feint right there. We've seen how Low High's been reacting to it. John Ding goes for the feint. Ooh, looking for the counter hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Back one, just to let you know I didn't forget about it.
Punish that. Oh, should
whoa, back one. I told you I didn't forget about it. Put him to sleep standing up.
Clean
big damage.
Well. Big massages. Nice. You mentioned it. Relax to go under. A lot of the options Steve can throw out. Saw it just there.
Down 4 right there. Committing to the lows a lot. Small punish there. Back 3 not going to do anything.
God, relax.
Yeah, relax, bro. Back 1 though. You're getting a little too frisky with it, man.
You want to relax? I'll put you to sleep.
Right? Oh, you want to lay down? I got you.
Low High looking very good this game, like he has all day. But John Ding, whilst anyone takes it to the wall. No, again, he's not getting the clean wall splats. Nice punish, minus 13.
Definitely going for mid. How to relax in a lot of these situations. Down 4-2 to try to get something started. John Ding's offense looking real good, especially when it comes to positioning. Tries to use the power crush.
Life lead now for John Ding, but it is a fragile one. 4-2.
Oh, wow. Floats the handstand again.
John Ding in rage now, and the running one. Down 1+2 to follow up Low High. I mean, he's looking unstoppable right now.
Man, who has been this dominant in their groups today, outside of our Slanesh?
You know, we had Ulsan, but he took a while to warm up. Low High today has been, from beginning to end, a monster. Now John Ding thinking it, but again, stage select. One thing about John Ding, he doesn't like to switch mid-set. He normally picks a character, commits to it all the way through.
Geometric plane.
Chicken Mario calls this the fair walls. So this
the
stage
fair walls.
has the fair walls. That's what he talks about this stage.
I like that it's the fair wall and it's, you know, geometric plane. Like it has to be the Bonsoir.
Vamos la.
Wait, is that what he says?
I think he says vamos.
Okay.
Round 1.
I'm just assuming though. Someone will let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm right, no one will say anything. If I'm wrong,
everybody will tell you.
You know what I mean?
The internet. Yo, delay on the back 3-3.
I think he tried to do it there, the pickup. It's just electing for Sonic Fang now.
Yeah, and you can see the down 4-1. Big counter hit, big damage. And that movement is really going to be good. Down 4-2s to stop the approach. Oh, punch parry.
Very nice.
Wow.
Running two, plus frames, rocket punch.
Oh,
nice.
got him. Gets the launch this time.
Good reaction there from John Ding. Low High in rage and in trouble.
Okay. Gets the low to close it out. John Ding with the Eddie.
Again, you know, both these two fighting for their spot in top 8. Low High way more safe than John Ding is at this moment in time.
Yo, big damage. Power crush. Whoa. Oh, back 3 T's and gets the counter hit this time.
Confirms a good work there from John Ding. Poking away, getting the life lead. On 4, goes under, no punish on the relaxed 4. Range can be an issue to punish that move. trading blows right now.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Back 2-4. And with that, John Ding. Can he get a game on the board again? Going down 0-2 at this point, this is not what you want to do, especially when you know your last game is a run back of the grand finals from last year.
Uh-oh.
Forward 4-2.
Positioning on that wall is looking pretty good. Oh, I was about to say John Ding fighting at a deficit, down 4-2, counter hit, beat down punch on the follow-up, low high.
Yeah, like how we just did forward 4-2 there. Knew that would kill, didn't do anything fancy.
Single jab, trying to get a reaction out of low high.
No.
Low parry, that's the reaction you get. I know that string.
I mean, the only follow-up there is a low, so low high, ready to low parry. Now live feed for low high. John Ding's back against all, not what you want to be against Steve, especially when Eddie's best movement is backwards.
Yeah.
Again, swap the positions now. Wow.
Wow, handstand launcher.
Oh, didn't think he had the clean walls back though, so drops the combo in the end. Last hit hitting.
Finished the down 2 string, spins the blue. A lot of life he's got to make up. Commits to the second hit, but does not make it count. Down 4-1 to close out, low high.
Final round here. If low high wins this, he punches his spot in the top 8 tomorrow on the winner's side. I believe that means he'll play against Ulsan actually.
Oh, wow. Nice. Finally gets it. Low high. It's hit by the launch. Sidestep launch into the wall you go.
Yeah, side wall though, so can't get anything too crazy. Nice break on the throw.
Oh, wait a minute.
John Ding.
Oh,
down
counter
4-2 count hit. Never drops this Shiro. Gonna put John Ding in rage here. No, drops it.
As soon as you said that, never dropped it. Drops it.
18 seconds. John Ding just shy of rage. Break on the throw. Next big interaction decides this. Handstand. Oh,
he did it again. Repeat offender. You can go to jail for that.
If this goes to the wall clean.
Dead.
There it is. John Ding barely staying alive. Had to get a bit fruity to close it out. But he gets it.
That was scary.
Yeah.
How y'all doing out there, man? New Orleans, how y'all doing out there? Y'all enjoying this good-ass Tekken or what, y'all? We got plenty more for you, too. This group has been ridiculous, actually. Low high looking like he's poised. He's right there in that situation to make it out. Still has to get through John Ding. And you know John Ding trying to make this win count because that's the only chance he has of getting out of this group now.
I mean, it's ridiculous because John Ding, again, he didn't get to pick this group. You know, he finished 4th, even though he's in the top 4. He's separated from the other 3. But because everyone wanted to avoid Atif, avoid low high, they just picked around, they stayed away. John Ding was given this group, and it's been a bit of a curse so far, but a win here would be huge.
I mean, just think, though, if you make it out of this group, you're ready. Whoever makes it out of here, you're ready. Dancing a little bit right here. Single while standing 4 from Eddie. Oh, wow. Great series. Steve Fox comes back, hits him with the 10 count.
Yeah, no break on that. 20 seconds gone in this round so far. Back one.
That back one. Massage.
Wow. Huge damage. Peekaboo down 1. Does it again. Low high. Drawing first blood in the final game.
Oh, counter hit once again. It's down 4-2. They're starting to add up.
Nice, gets counter hit there. Punish. Oh, no punish at all from John Ding. Could have had a launch. Back 2-3. Nice. John Ding really applying the pressure, but down 4-2 catches it before he can get into relax. Not going to get the wall, though.
Power dunk. Power dunk.
This is trouble right now for John Ding. He needs to get out of the wall, and he does successfully. Back 2-3. 20 seconds. Raise drive spent. What's the option? Goes mid. Keeps it that way. Sonic Fang wants a punish.
Great punish.
Down to low high now on set point. I think top 8 winners side point.
John Ding does not want that to happen. Counter hit.
Gets the wall, but again, no clean wall splats for John Ding today at all.
I like how he's switching up some of the options out of handstand. And it's definitely making Low-High second guess some of the situations. Re-wall splat, not going to get the full combo though.
No,
the old okie doke.
No clean wall splat today for John Ding. Is this going to come back to bite him? Jab into the low. John Ding staying alive.
Okay, okay. Wait a minute. It ain't over just yet.
Yep. QCF2. Oh no, tries to go and relax in between the back one, catches him. This is big damage right now for Low-High. 4-4-2, knows he's gonna duck.
Oh my god, side step 34 gets the wall, but no combo.
The side wall. The wall's just not John Ding's friend today at all. Now this is trouble. The shuffling.
No.
Rocket punch, and that is going to be it. Low-High takes it 2-1 over John Ding, and I think that means he'll be guaranteed top 8 winner's side tomorrow.
Man, what play by Low-High. I mean, officially, we can't say officially yet, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't lost a set yet,
Yeah,
so he's pretty much secured for his day tomorrow.
And the thing is, here's the thing for John Ding now. There's still a path for him to make into top 8, but that path lies through Atif Buck. If he wants to make into top 8, he has to beat Atif, and then he needs Book to lose and other things to happen. So, like, the fact that, I mean, for both of them, for Atif, if he wants to make it, he has to beat John Ding. You know, it's like, it goes both ways right now. So this is the group of death. We are seeing that right now.
I'm glad they brought this up. So right now, I think we got Book heading up to the stage to take on Joe Crush. Once again, Joe Crush at -5 right now. -1 on the side of Book. So that means he can go 2-0 if he can 2-0. But the thing is, now you at least have to be better than Atif at this point because he's already at the 1, and that is as close as you're going to get. You see right now, where is John Ding's at -1 too? Oh, man.
So,
man.
So Book has to win this first and foremost, right?
Yep.
And then if he wins, he then needs Atif to lose because then he beat John Ding. And that's for him to get tied, right? But then that's not factoring 2-0s and 0-2s and 2-1s. That's not factoring that in, right? So I'm looking at my notes in front of me. I'm looking at the scoreboard in front of me. It's John Ding, Atif, and Book are still all in this.
Yeah, it's still a chance. That's what I was saying. The closer these numbers are points-wise, you definitely know that there's a chance for one of these players to come back. Not Joe Crush, unfortunately, but these last 2 players, as you can see, John Ding hasn't played Atif yet, right? So
the only thing that doesn't matter is if Atif just wins, right? Regardless of what happens in this set means nothing if Atif wins, right? Because even if Book wins 2-0, he's then tied with Atif. But then Atif, because he's at 1, like if he just wins, he's above him. You know, regardless, there's no way for Atif to stay on 1 point.
Yeah.
So I think Atif versus John Ding is really the important set. But again, John Ding. So John Ding versus Atif, and then Book versus Joe Crush.
Oh, man.
Who is stepping back up now. There he is, the guy with the beads around his neck. Started playing in 2015 from San Antonio, Texas. Favorite snack, the Orange Crush Soda. That's where the Joe Crush comes from. And again, our LCQ champion, man. And again, I think regardless of how he's performed today, I think he has nothing to prove at this point. You know, he played amazingly to get to this point. And I think he has set himself amazingly for Tekken 8.
I mean, and then you switch over to Book, another player like I've already touched on before. Has definitely traveled around the world, not just in this instance to get points, but throughout the lifespan of Tekken 7. And if we just talk about how he's playing today, he's playing phenomenal. Some very close calls on his side. I mean, if you just saw the way he was playing with the Jin, had a very close match, couple of matches with Atif on top of that. He could have beat Atif if it was played any differently. I'm telling you right now, he could have been in a better standing. But now, Joe Crush playing the party foul maker. He's literally trying to stop everybody else at this point. Book needs this victory.
Yeah, I mean, this is very important for Book, right? I think to put this as simply as possible. If Book wins, he then needs John Ding to win because he beat John Ding. That is so for Book to get through, he needs to beat John Ding. If Book loses, the winner of Atif versus John Ding goes through.
Oh,
as
man.
Simply as that will be as simple as it can be. Right, but for this one right now, it's going to be Jin, it's going to be Jack, it's going to be Joe Crush, it's going to be Book. I think you need to ask the crowd a question.
I mean, look, yo, crowd, I know my man Joe Crush is in dire straits, but he definitely can play party pooper. If you like Joe Crush to take it over Book, make some noise for me one time, New Orleans.
I think I know who they want to win.
Maybe.
They're very predictable, this crowd, I think.
Playing his game though. Down 4-4-2 right there. Needs to be careful of that parry.
Nice.
4-2.
Stop sign.
Like you said, this is one of those situations where Book has to play well.
Yeah, but I mean, Book has to win this to go through. And then it's not even guaranteed. It's on Atif and John Ding. Nice.
Wow.
Gets the count hit.
Full float to the wall. Oh, you might be dead. Oh, you dead.
Yeah.
Put the shoulder on him.
Big shoulder there. Joe Crush taking the first round and getting the momentum, getting the crowd on his side. But oh, electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. And it was a sidestep electric on top of that. Big damage, Savage Sword on the wall. Quick parry, 2-4 on the knockdown. Counter hit, 4-4.
Nice, down forward one, stay away. Wanted to do those windmill punches, but Book kept him away.
Dashing up, trying to get a reaction early.
4-4-2.
The windmill punches, the
it
Lisa
is.
Simpson, hold
There
on.
it is.
Uh-uh.
If I keep walking forward like this.
Well, I'm gonna keep walking forward like this.
And if you get in my way.
Oh,
that's it.
electric.
If you get in my way, there's an electric waiting.
Right.
Oh, 1-2-4, 1-2-4, back to 1, trying to get another re-wall splat,
The
4-4-3.
4-4-3 hit, while standing forward, not gonna be enough. A little delay on the down 4-2 punish.
I feel a debug coming on. Oh, sidestep 2.
Oh, 1-3-3. Oh.
Jackhammer.
Jeez, down 4-1, makes it whip. Joe. Oh, back 2-1. Great choice.
Yeah,
Great
keeps
choice.
it very simple.
Round 4.
Has so much reach, you can delay it as well.
Looking for a parry there, doesn't get it. Now shuffling between two. Nice jackhammer.
Oh,
Nice.
the down 4-2.
Going under the jab should take this to the wall. Not going to be dead. Down forward 1. Final round, first game.
Final round. Fight.
Book trying to immediately try stuff with the Zen 1+2. Doesn't get him a big low parry. Book should take this to the wall. Back 2-1. Very nice. Down 4.
Down back 4. Really putting the pressure on the wall. Low parry. 3-1 for the pickup. 1-2-4 for the simple wall combo.
Well, back to 1. Tries to punish that, but outright punish that. Nice 1-1 again. Joe Crush, one of the only Jap players that really uses that. He's
ankles.
harassing. He's harassing him.
Power Crush finds his mark. Joe Crush takes the first game 3 rounds to 2. Once again, Joe can be the wrench in the plan of Book. He can be like, I know you want to make it out, bro, but you got to make it through me.
Yeah. I mean, I love that from Joe Crush, man. Even though, like, mathematically he's done today, he's still playing hard. He's still got that fighting spirit. And our Book, I believe he kept the same characters just about the stage he went to now. He's been picking Cave and Lightman a lot today. So that's what we might see.
That's funny. They showed Cave of Enlightenment in Thailand the first time at Book's home territory. That's one of the stages he's been going to.
But he picks Mishima Dojo.
Yeah.
Really likes the small walls again. You want to lock Jack down. That's exactly what you want to do.
Man, I really like this Jin costume. I hope they bring it back. All right, here we go.
It's going to be DLC.
Yo, the crowd still support Book out there.
Nice forward 4. Good punish there. Oh, the wave. Oh, back 2-1. Just missed spaces, unfortunately. Punish that. No, out of range. Again, Book. He's doing the right thing on paper, but spacing, timing, just being a bit off.
All comes into play, especially in these little micro situations, right? Quick sidestep can put you out of the alignment to do an actual combo, or just get a punish at times. And at the same time, put you in threat to like get hit, counter hit in the same note. Oh, break on the 2.
Oh, break right back with a forward 4-3. No, drops the combo again. Book making a lot of mistakes, but he can still win this round. Back 2-1.
So much reach.
Round 2.
Here we go.
Fight.
Back 2-1. Down forward 2. Joe Crush has placed that so well this entire weekend, man.
While standing 4, down 4 once again. Scrambling in the corner right here.
Nice punish.
Power Crush back to the wall. It's worked out so effectively for Joe. Another round on the board ties the second game.
Is he about to play the biggest spoiler we've had the entire day?
I told you he can play party foul, man. Down 4-2. Man, this is not looking good for Book at all.
He plays his stats so well.
Down 4. Jin in trouble. Book in trouble. Down 4-4. The power crush. He's 100% with that bad boy. And the debug on top of it.
Joe Crush 1 round away from ruining Book's chances of a top 8 at the Tekken Tour Finals.
Book trying to bring it back. Back to onto the wall. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. He gets out of it. That's not guaranteed. He knew.
Relax.
While setting 2.
Oh, counter hit down 4-2 this time. The wall though.
Running 3+ frames, forward 4. Back 2-1, rage available for Joe Crush.
Be careful.
Back 2-1 again, just out of space, out of range again.
Oh.
Okay, the trade, final round, Book.
Final round.
Okay.
His Tekken Mortal hopes are riding on this round. Joe Crush, he can't do anything anymore. He's just being a bad guy. He's like, I just don't like you,
He's
bro.
like, look, bro, I don't like you, man. I don't like the fact that you still have a chance and I don't. Therefore, I need you to lose.
He wants to drag Book down with him, man.
4-4. Just dancing.
Forward 4. Tiny life lead right now for Book, extending it about half round. Nice.
Gets the float to down 4-1. He can get the wall.
Yes, he
Positioning
can.
looking good.
Shoulder very nice. Nice, stuck on the forward 2 from Book, 20 seconds.
Oh, just jabs. Down 4-1-4.
Nice break. But swap sides, very smart work there from Joe Crush. No break on the 1+2, going to be huge damage and just waste the time as well. Joe Crush, what do you have left? Oh my goodness, count it, that's it!
Range on Joe Crush takes out Book, dashing the hopes that he's going to make it through to this main bracket. Joe Crush goes and takes the crown.
And with that, he has eliminated Book from that one guy was handshake. That one guy saying, what about me, man? Where's my dap? But with that counter hit, Joe Crush has eliminated Book from the runnings. I mean, that's got to be a heartbreak, especially with how well Book was playing at the start of the day.
I'm glad you said, like, you got to keep playing, finish strong, man. I know a lot of people get to the round robin scenario and are like, what's the point of playing that much harder? One, there's a lot of pride that goes into these games. And no matter what happens in this round robin, whether it counts or not, I guarantee you they're going to remember the moment that they lost R1 to that respective player. And I'm so happy that Joe Crush has stayed consistently strong and finished strong here. And even though he will not be joining us in that main bracket, the fact that he has these other guys playing for their lives right now says a lot.
He literally dragged Book down enough to tie their score. That is, I think that means Book is now last in the group.
Oh,
he went from potentially being second to last because of the 2-0 there from Joe Crush. I told you how important those 2-0s and those 0-2s are. But again, for Joe Crush, I think this group's been a bit, it's been unfortunate for him. He didn't get to Big Boy when he was the LCU player. Everyone was avoiding, Atif Lohai, and then John Ding was forced here as well. It kind of came down to, because again, Joe Crush, he's beaten players like Chicken before. He's beaten Arsenal Nash before. In a different group, who knows how this could have played out for him. But again, he gave himself a moment. He gave the crowd a moment out there, and I'm sure he can walk away with his head held high.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, man, it was such a pleasure to see see Joe actually travel and go to Gamers 8 and actually perform the way that he did on a team with such strong USA representatives, and definitely a representative coming from the United States. A definitely amazing player to watch. It's been so awesome to see his growth through ICFC and just coming to tournaments and being introduced to the Tekken scene. So he should definitely have his head held high, leaving Tekken 7 on such a note where he was able to take out some of the best players in the world coming from that online play. And man, I'm just such a fan, man. But we got to get to the next one. There's more games to be played from this group. Important games at that. John Ding up next.
I'm so glad about this last game because I can throw away my notes. It is very simply, whoever wins this is in top 8. No 2-1, 2-1, 0-2-2. It doesn't matter. The winner of this game makes it through into the top 8. It's going to be John Ding or Atif Butt. And again, last time these two played at on the Tekken World Tour main stage, it was for the grand finals. Now it's just for a spot in the top 8. Only one of them can make it because the amazing performance Lohai's had today.
Look, if you really want to talk about it, Tekken World Tour, every time it's elevated when it comes to difficulty. Now, I'm telling you right now, you would ask people, one of their favorites to win the tournament is Atif Butt. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people weren't looking at John Ding to be the person that potentially stops him. One of these two players will be going through, and it all depends on this next set. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tekken is so good right now, man. It is so, and there is another blind pick coming from Atif. Oh, my God. From John Ding,
so John Ding asked for a blind pick. I think that means he picked Chloe.
Really?
I think he's picked Chloe a lot against
You didn't cheat, did you? You didn't cheat. Look at the screen.
I didn't look. No,
wow.
It's the Eddie.
It is the Eddie.
Eddie versus the Akuma. And again, so these two, they've gone to a multiple times. Rev Major 2022 losers final. Tekken Tour in the group stage. I was there just watching these two compete ahead of me, right? And then in the grand finals as well.
So I want you to ask him about John Ding.
Guys, if you want John Ding to take this one, make some noise.
Wow. But what about last year's TWT champion, Atif Butt? If you'd like him to take it, make some noise. Oh, wow.
I think because he's playing Akuma.
Yeah,
I think because he's playing Akuma, that one was a bit more harsh.
It's weighted, huh?
We'll wait until maybe you switch characters, then we'll ask it. But yeah, this one, I mean, this one is for everything, right?
Yes, it's
These
for
two
everything.
last year, number 1 and number 2, one of them is going home in the group stage.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at a team to be already playing in this top 8.
I mean, like
and now it's like, it's a question mark now.
Like I mentioned with Atif, it's like there's so many curses at play. We've never had a 2-time champion. The guy who's supposed to win never wins. Like, he has a lot working against him. And just like that, relaxed forward, not going to be dead, but it's going to be very close. Atif in trouble in this first round.
But this is very possible by a character like Akuma. Uses the bar, EX Air Tatsu to the wall. He's not going to be able to get the kill, though. Rage, our cameraman, don't do it to him. It actually works. John Ding with a sliver of life and 5 seconds on the clock.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The rage art from John Ding, stealing the momentum, barely staying alive. The combo from Atif dropping. Nothing but drama here for our final Tekken Tour.
Oh my God, low profile, gets under, gets the headbutt on top of it. Down 4 for the knockdown. Oh, quarter circle 4-3. Caught you peeking. To the wall you go. Oh.
Nice, relaxed 4, gonna be a big damage as well. Atif stuck in the corner, nice block though. Down 4. I mean, Atif with rage and meter, so technically he has the life lead.
Oh! Down 4, oh my gosh. John Ding, 2 confident rounds over Atif. Atif, last year's champion, has a chance. The crowd chanting Eddie Gordo. Uh-oh, here we go. This is Atif we're talking about, and there's a small combo drop.
Atif heard that and got mad, but oh my God, John Ding ready right there with the wild standing 1. Nice down 4, running 3.
Trying to get some bearings back here. John Ding has not stopped attacking. Raw Hurricane Kick. He's got him on the wall. Wall splat. Here we go.
Oh, no combo. Atif is dropping so many combos today and in this set, but it doesn't matter. Wins the round, and literally when he spent the meter, he had just built it up, literally.
Back 1, closes out the round. Oh, man, that's hard for him to deal with. You got to commit to something else. Down 3.
His thing, do they really have like an Eddie in Pakistan out there?
Man, that's a crazy good question. Oh, no, wait a minute. But this is still Atif. This is still Atif, and he's running with one of the most dangerous characters in this game, and him specifically,
the
Akuma.
He stems the bleeding just a little bit, takes it to a final round in the first game, and back 3-3.
Counter hit.
This should go to the wall, and it does. A clean wall splat this time. The walls are finally on John Ding's side.
Damage. That would have, man, that would have wall bounced too.
Again, Atif dropping. That should have been a full combo there on the standing too. He's dropping so much.
Back 3-3, counter hit again. First game goes to John Ding, and he is trying to get to this top 8. Oh my gosh, the crowd is on their feet right now. Just the spirit, calm down.
I mean, this is the crowd favorite right now. This is the guy, John Ding, last year 2nd place. If he can remove him from the tournament right now,
I'm telling you right now, there are people who will tell you there is no way that Atif is not in this top 8. You could have told me and I would have been like, yeah. But this is one of the hardest groups for you to ever play in, especially to send Tekken 7 off. Oh my gosh.
Goes to the abandoned temple. What a start there from John Ding.
Atif needs this game.
I I mean, the winner, like the loser of this goes home, and these two were top 2 last year. John Ding won 2 Masters events over this Tekken World Tour. He's a previous Rev Major champion. Atif is a previous Tekken World Tour champion.
Think about last year, this is the grand finals.
And now one of them goes home.
And now one of them goes home. They won't even see that top 8.
That's ridiculous. Curse you, low high.
Look what you did in your amazing play. Giving us these great Tekken matches. Now one of these guys got to go home. Wow. Focus. Man, he is using so much relax. It has gotten him out of so much danger. And he's still swinging there. That's a trap. He hit him with it last time. Down 4.
Nice.
I like that. I like that option.
Good long range option there.
4-3 gets the float.
Should go to the wall, and it's sidewall though. Down 3, Ido Spencer not going to be dead. One more hit does it. Oh no,
parry.
Not like
do
this.
Do you spin the rage right? Of course you do, and that's max damage.
Look at John Ding's health. This might be dead.
This is max damage.
This might be dead. There's no way though.
Oh, gets the wall splat.
One more hit on either
Step
side.
2, down 4-1.
He tried to DP. He tried to DP. John Ding taking the first round of the potential final game.
4-3's coming out of nowhere. Down 4. Oh. Gets the focus. He's back turn. Punch him in the spine.
Great awareness there.
That was so good, John Ding. Oh my God.
Oh, pick
in
up
trouble
as well.
right now.
Forward, forward, forward. Relax. He's looking for something. The jump back from Atif.
Oh, the blue stuff hits. This is big damage. He's not dead, but he's going to get great carry.
Yeah. Atif in trouble right now.
Life lead still in his favor, though.
A bar and a half. Spends it. A bit premature if you ask me, but it might not matter with the forward 3.
Yeah, that forward 3 is such a great tool. We saw it float him out of the relax last time. He got the full combo pickup, and you can see Atif's getting a little more comfortable in this matchup. Oh, the third dimension. The down 4-2 almost got him afloat. Side step 34.
Nice.
To the wall we go.
Might be a side. No, doesn't get at all. Meter available. I mean, it's basically rage. There it is.
Down 2. You talked about how Pakistan actually kind of innovated that down 2 tech. Not going to get a lot of damage, but look at the carry. Look at the positioning.
Forward, forward, forward. And the relax. Down 4.
Do it again.
Down 4. Oh, he did.
That could have been quarter circle 4-3. I thought we were going to see the retaliation from John Ding. He didn't get it. Atif needs this round. He needs this game. Demon flip 3. Demon flip throw.
Rage
the blue
drive.
Stuff. Goes for the handstand, gets the launch, no meter, no conversion, into red fireball and the jab because he tried to move. Oh my gosh, Atif, stay alive here.
Down 4-2, floats him out the end, not going to get to the wall though. Nice, just takes the unskilled damage. Down 3. Down 2, Adam drops the combo, but down 3 again to follow up. Atif, no meter to work with. Can he close out this round? I mean, a lot of time to play with, a lot of help on both sides.
If I'm Atif, I need this round. I want this round. I do not want you to have this.
You don't want to go to a final round situation, especially against someone like John Ding with that level of clutch.
We were talking about how good he was in these situations. He's been here before.
They both have. They've both been to the grand finals. But one of them
4-3, down 4, one more hit. Atif goes for the chip 4-3, looking for a movement. Bruised up. Oh, what a block! Atif stays alive.
Now with that, we're tied 1-1. This is now a first to 1 to make it into top 8 of Tekken of the last ever Tekken World Tour final for Tekken 7.
I'm glad you said ask him again. We got 2 games under us, 1 game left to go. New Orleans. If you would like Atif to take it, make some noise out there. Oh no. If you guys would like John Ding to take it and go to the top 8, make some noise out there. They're making some noise out there.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yo. The entire crowd is rumbling.
I'm speechless right now.
The entire crowd is rumbling. This is the last game. One of these 2 players will be going to the top 8. And it's all decided on Infinite Azure. Let's go.
1 player makes top 8, 1 player goes home, and these 2 are top. I can't say enough. This was the top 2 last year. And again, they were in the same group last year.
It only goes higher, bro. Tekken 7 never stops delivering to the very end.
And John Ding doing it with the low tier Eddie, man. I don't know. I mean, the stories we've had in this game, the characters we've seen perform at this stage.
Sidestep 4 gets under the fireball. He gets a full launch.
Gonna go for, the unscaled hit relax to follow up. Half the round gone.
Back 3-3 counter hit. He has been so successful getting these back 3-3 launches. One more hit should do it. Doesn't attack down 4-4. John Ding.
I mean, Artif, you can really see like this is getting really intense right now. He knows that John Ding takes 2 more rounds. He's done. He's last year's champion. But again, the curse is Steve. We've never had the 2-time champion.
Never had a 2-time champion.
The player who's supposed to win never wins it. Artif has both of those curses on his back.
Down 3, spins the bar. That is not good. Red fireball, takes the pressure. Demon flip the 3, not gonna catch him. Tries to get him again, handstand launcher. John Ding with the combo.
Forward 3 does not work that time. Artif just shy of rage, tries to launch him. Nice, gets the pickup. Both of them, one more hit puts them into rage, but one launch ends this round for either side.
Oh, sidestep 34, type it in. If a combo does not drop, this could be set point. John Ding could cash his ticket and go to the finals. Artif, give me something. You need these rounds. You can't lose another one.
If there's any time to turn up, it's right now. But for John Ding, the momentum. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Artif gets the big cash out, spins the bar.
They're chanting. They are chanting for John Ding right now. I mean, everything's in. Oh no! Oh no, my goodness!
Launch.
A lifeline for Artif.
Oh,
that could have been it.
big counter hit.
Now I don't know if this is going to be the round, but Artif, he needs to take some time to think, calm down. Forward 4. Forward 3. Just wish nice.
Down
no
3.
way. No way.
Oh,
no way.
That is going to take off hella
but
damage.
It's not dead.
He's not dead, but beat the damage. Wow.
Artif has rage, he has meter. Is he going to spend it? Fireball, down forward 1, down forward 1. 20 seconds left to go. The loser goes home. The winner makes top 8. 15 seconds. John Ding not doing a single thing, not push the button. Oh my. 10 seconds, running 3, down 4.
Artif but stays alive. Oh my God.
1 round at a time, but no meter.
Down forward 1. Oh man, he got the float. 4-3, gets the tailspin. Not a lot of damage, but it takes the momentum.
Forward 3, nice. Down 4 as well. Again, Artif taking some risks. Forward 3 gets the float this time, and this is good for Artif. He's taking time. He's building meter.
Bomb. Tackle.
Nice.
Reversal.
Reverse.
Ground and pound.
Every single hit lands.
Down forward 2, not gonna work.
Life lead now for Artif.
Looking for something.
Forward 3. Forward 3 again.
Oh, they're dancing.
Yeah, they've slowed this one down now. Artif's close to building some meter. If he could win this round, build meter, and not spend it, that's an amazing outcome for him.
Oh, you better be careful whipping like that.
Uh-oh.
Down 3, spins it early. That's crazy.
Yeah. Punish that.
Yes, yes.
John Ding in rage. We've seen the rage arts. We've seen the rage arts. Are we going to see another one here today?
6, 5, 4,
Oh, it whiffed.
3,
No! Oh,
2,
he can't do it! He can't do it! There's no time! There's no time!
my
There
God.
wasn't time, Steve! There wasn't time! Final round!
Oh my
John
God.
Ding starts off with a launcher! Look at the damage already! Half bar gone, finishes it last hit. John Ding, is he about to cash his ticket? Oh, it whiffed! Why did it whiff? The low parry! Is this it? Is this it?
Not it.
I think
It
so.
is it.
Oh, the spread game, but it's not enough. John Ding takes it. Rank 2 runs out. Low high runs out. This is a win for Korea right now for John Ding.
Dog, y'all gonna tell me that's not some good ass Tekken? You gonna tell me what you just witnessed with your own eyes was not good ass Tekken? Tekken 7 never not delivers.
Our previous champion
Eliminated.
before top 8.
Eliminated.
Before top 8.
Eliminated.
Before top 8.
John the Ding sends home last year's champion in Artif. But guys, can y'all please make some noise for Artif? Artif, but last year's champion, not going to the finals, not gonna be in that top 8, but damn was it a run. This entire year, the fact that he got in by the skin of his teeth, like you said before. Oh, man. They're telling us to sit down.
Yeah, we actually have to be told to sit down.
Bro, everybody back here is standing up. They gonna tell us to sit. I mean, I get it.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
My God.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Our previous champion eliminated before top 8. And now here's the thing. There were so many curses at play. We've never had a 2-time champion. The guy who's supposed to win never wins. But like, they still make a... I think... You know the person who is really, he's the one who decided this. It was Lohai.
It was Lohai.
The moment he picked Atif's group, he decided this. And again, go back to the blind pick. They both asked for a blind pick. Atif goes for Feng, does not work out.
Yep.
He picks Akuma too late. The momentum's already on Lohai's side. He takes it, and then Lohai, undefeated throughout the group, takes it over. I mean, Atif, but the guy everyone said, the guy everyone's worried about, and just like that, John Ding and Lohai. And again, how many Koreans already is that in our top 8? First group was Ulsan and Rangchu.
Oh, dude.
I think we're gonna take a look at a second at all the groups. Obviously, this is how John Ding and Lohai are winning. And again, almost perfect 6 points there. I think the max you can get is 8, just 2 points off, but won every single game. And again, sometimes Lohai just made it look easy.
Oh my God, dude. I'm literally still reeling. Like I am still reeling. Because that was so good. Oh my God, the Tekken was actually ridiculous. The Tekken was actually ridiculous right there. But no, I'm really interested to see how many Koreans did make it through. We still have another group to actually go through. But as you can see right now, Ulsan, I mean, Rangchu, he's got the Korean flag up there.
Yeah. So Ulsan, Rangchu, and then Lohai, John Ding. So there have been 2 groups with 2 Koreans, and both the Koreans have made it out. You know, obviously, you had Kokoma in Group B, but, you know, Ao and Arsene played completely lights out to get that point. Raif as well was very amazing, you know, in that group. And then there's one group left with 2 Koreans in it. And if history is anything to go by, me and CBM are probably feeling pretty good right now.
Well, I mean, look, if you just look at the fact that this is part of the Tekken story, the fact that we've had like new introductions to the world, the competitive world of Tekken 7 with Pakistan, with Arslan Ash, with Atif, with all these other amazing players from the region. And the story has been, who is that stronger region? For years now. If someone would tell you at a time that it was Japan, someone would tell you at a time that it was Korea. For a long time, a lot of people would tell you it was Korea. But right now, a lot of people would tell you it was Pakistan. A lot of people would tell you it was Pakistan. But right now, we have no Pakistan representation in this top 8.
No, you're Arslan Ash.
Arslan Ash, excuse me. My bad. Arslan Ash, I forgot.
Yeah.
I can't
the
forget
thing
about
is that
Arslan
loss to Atif, that felt like a loss for the entirety.
I'm looking at Atif as the remaining Pakistan player because I feel like it's such a high mountain that you kind of told him to climb.
Yeah, I mean,
and we knowing that we've never had repeat champions, that we've always been such a struggle to even get back there. I mean, hell, we saw the grand finals played out in group play from last year with the exact TWT champion. That's crazy.
Yeah, and now Atif has unfortunately, you know, gone home. But, you know, guys, there's been so much action that's taken place here. And if you've missed any of it, you know exactly where to be. TekkenWorldTour.com to find out everything you need to know about the Tekken World Tour in itself. And again, you see the Twitter or the X there. You've got Tekken and B&E Esports. I'll give you everything you need to know about Tekken and all the esports news as well. And then the YouTube B&E Esports as well to catch the replays of these matches and me and Steve losing our minds.
Oh, my God.
And everything that happened. And again, this is the final Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour, Steve.
The Bon Voyage. But guess what? It's saying goodbye, but we're saying hello to another Tekken. Definitely a familiar friend that will be available January 26, 2024, and that premium collector's edition can be yours. You can get all the character cards. You can get the arcade token. You can get the Leroy ring, and you can get all the sick costumes and the packs plus DLC, a steelbook on top of it, and 25 centimeters Gen statue. That can be yours. Make sure you go and pre-order right now. Of course, it does come out January 26th, and this is the next chapter in what's about to be a historic saga, man. Fist meets Fate and Tekken 8, and we're going straight from Tekken 7 to it. I feel like there's not a lot of games out there or any that has actually given us the opportunity to go from one competitive game story-wise and then go straight to the next one where everybody's going to get an opportunity to start anew, start fresh, and the competition begins again. But coming off the heels of what we just saw in this last group play, there's another group with Knee, with CBM, with Tibitano, and we're going to get to it after this break. If you don't want to miss this amazing Tekken, don't go anywhere because we still got to figure out who's going to be in the rest of this top 8. Stay tuned. Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final group here at the Tekken World Tour 2023.